20s. Although there appears to be a lot of wear on this young man. Wears mostly dark clothing and a long black cloak. He has 2 short swords at his side, as well as a hand crossbow. Yeah, he doesn't look very happy to be part of this. However, he's doing it for his own reasons. So,
fair enough. Okay. Ugo? How do we pronounce it?
Ugo.
Ugo. All right. Give us the establishing shot of Ugo.
Ugo is as you can see, a turtle. He's got a slight scouch from his heavy shell. He's got tanned, weathered skin, and lots of age spots and wrinkles. It looks like he's used to walking everywhere and wandering around. And he's got very keen eyes, and he pays attention to pretty much everything.
All right, fair enough. All right, Tanji?
Yep.
All right, Tanji, what does the camera see when they pan over to you?
He has these ornate robes that have these golden bald fists embroidered onto them, and he carries a ornate-looking short sword at his side at all times. He gives off the aura that he's a very calm and collected person, but still gives people their due respect.
All right. Redeem. What does the camera see when it pans over to you?
You see a late 20s tiefling woman wearing dark leather clothes, armor with a breastplate. You do notice that the breastplate has like a small hook, and you notice that that hook is holding a buckler. This small shield that kind of looks like a little metal hat, and you see a rapier on her side. She's looking down at a little notebook as we're traveling.
All right. MJ, what does the camera see when it pans over to you?
So the camera pans over towards MJ, and you see...
Are you with us, MJ? You might be muted. I don't know.
Ah!
Okay. Let's see.
I would just ask if all
so mysterious.
Yeah.
Hi. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, whatever. I don't know. My push-to-talk is being a pain in the butt. Alright. So the camera pans over to MJ, and you see a dark-skinned young man. You'd guess he's probably around 24 years old. He's got curly dark hair, dark eyes, and he is resplendent in a shiny leather red jacket with black markings on it as well. And then he looks directly into the camera, and all he says is, "I'm gonna thrill you tonight."
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Okay, it's powerful stuff. On that note, I will move you over to the scene of the crime, as it were, where the wayward monk lost his mind, started killing his own allies, and then went missing. So let me get you over there. The monk that has gone missing, it is worth mentioning, is named Brother Cyril, and Brother Cyril is a dwarf. If that influences the investigation one way or the other. So let's see. Gotta shrink you down. Whenever I shrink down minis after I paste them to a map, it reminds me of like the beginning of a Pokemon game where they shrink you down to be a little sprite.
You gotta spin it at the same time.
Yeah. There we go.
Are we spinning in circles?
Yeah, we gotta spin in circles.
A little bit. All right. So,
It reminds me
Uh,
of the fantastic one-shot that Conti ran last week, where
Oh,
we all
being
got sunk
Smalls?
down and
Oh yeah.
ran around inside of a kitchen of an inn. It was amazing.
It was a nice map.
all right. So, following the directions from your employer, Father Emery, you reach the part of the trade road where the stone face and the fallen tree are opposite each other north of the lake. As you kind of roll up on the scene, there is nothing to see. All right. The weather is hot. It is late summer, early fall situation. It more than likely will rain before the day is out. So the air is very humid, especially with the closeness to the lake here. Not a lot of wind.
I guess do we see any like tracks or anything like that from? Because supposedly he ran into the woods. So
Yeah, you could certainly do a survival or investigation to see if you can locate any tracks. It has been a little bit since he escaped. Did I say escaped? Well, I guess he kind of escaped. Yeah, since he ran away. It's been about 2 days or so. So they tried to quickly secure some people to find him. You guys were the first ones they got a hold of.
Yeah, I'd like to get in on this investigation check. And
Okay.
The whole time, I'm just sort of walking around, muttering to myself, pacing, just saying, "They told him, don't you ever come around here."
Okay.
I feel like this guy just talks the song lyrics.
All right. Let's see. Redeem. As you were kind of looking around, you have the background bounty hunter, don't you? So this is
Yes.
literally what you would be designed to do. All right.
Actually,
In that
before we continue for the stream, can everybody make sure that they're selected as their token down in the as at the bottom corner of your screen?
okay.
Oh
So
yeah,
when it
good
shows
point.
up,
Good point.
It shows your token picture rather than your personal picture.
All right.
All right,
Perfect.
that works. Yeah. So distracted a bit by the mysterious traveling and dancing minstrel MJ, you are eventually able to tune out his melodious but confusing melodies and remember that you are a bounty hunter after all. You discover that there are tracks that lead away from the road. The attack happened somewhere around here. There were many horses and a wagon, and they were headed west towards the city, where you guys just came from. And as you start to sort of investigate around the site, you see that the wagon sort of careened to a stop and fell over. And then there was a scuffle. Many people kind of convening in one area, a lot of fighting. You could see, even now, because the rain has been growing fat and heavy in the clouds, but has not yet fallen, bloodstains on the grass. And then, as you sort of look to the north, you see that there are even more bloodstains in the shade of the trees north of your location.
I'll point it out to everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. Ugo would like to look at this face, as it is something that he has not seen before.
Mm.
And DM, just note that I've got observant, so passive of 18 of perception and 17 of investigation.
Nice. Okay.
Say, friends, how goes the search up north?
It looks like there was a bit of a struggle by where I assume the attack happened, and it seems there are some blood stains up by this fallen tree.
Are there tracks leading farther in the woods?
Let me check. I want to look see if I see anything coming from those bloodstains leading anywhere.
Yeah. As you'll have to get a little bit closer, but at this point, you could continue to use investigation or survival, but you would need to do a fresh check.
Okay, I'll do another investigation check then.
Oh yeah. So one of the things that's a little disturbing is that this tree, right here, it has not been a fallen tree for long. You investigate the area further and see that not only is there blood on the tree, but it looks as though the tree was ripped out of the ground.
I guess what I would do is turn to the group, note that the tree looks like it's been ripped from the ground, and ask them if they know anything about this. What's the name of the
It is called a cephalatroph.
Cephalatroph. Ask anybody if they know what this creature is.
Is that something we can roll?
I've never heard of anything like that in my life.
Is that knowledge we can roll for, or am I just?
Yeah, that would be a very obscure Arcana or history check. If you have anything in your character background that is related to the Underdark, you could roll with advantage.
Unfortunately, I do not. That's my other character.
Yeah, same.
Oof.
I'm a knowledge cleric.
Okay.
Speak common.
Yeah, based on the name alone, you imagine that it is some sort of cephalopod, like an octopus or a squid or some sort of tentacle monster. You have vague recollections of reading about such a thing, but yeah, the details of it are just at the edges of your mind. Can't really recall. You can, however, roll a history or religion to see if you can identify the stone face. Okay. You're unable to place it based on the weathering that has transpired and how it's been taken back by nature. But faces and hands like these are found throughout the region. They are said to be the remains of ancient titans who once ruled the area, giants of extreme size and power, who were eventually poisoned by their enemies and turned to stone.
MJ walks over towards Uggo and says, "Oh, you think the statue has something to do with it?"
Maybe, but this might be an actual titan. See his teeth? They are not sculpted.
I don't know, that seems a little silly to me. His head is split in half after all.
I mean, he must be very old and turned to stone.
Okay, so really
if it was a titan,
at that point, what is the difference between being a titan and just being a statue?
That is a good point.
another question is, where's the rest of its body?
Underground, I guess.
Hugo would start digging a little bit in the dirt.
Yeah, I mean, it does go further down.
He is buried here. But I think our quarry is maybe in the woods. You found further tracks, right?
The blood the splattered blood that I saw there is also on the tree, and that the tree looked like it's been ripped from the ground and not fallen, and recently. So possibly that's the direction where we should look. But for a moment, I'm gonna whip out my trusty little notebook and sketch out this Titan face, just so I know it, recognize it later.
Yeah, this face is a pretty popular landmark along the trade road. So you that's what kind of helped you guys find this location relatively quickly. Okay. The fallen tree you didn't remember seeing on your way into town, which supports Redeem's belief that the tree has only fallen recently, perhaps in the last couple days.
Whoever ripped it up must be very strong.
I want to say it's the cephalatroph, but I'm not sure.
Well, according to your employer for this job, the cephalatroph is fine. It did not escape. After it bit Brother Cecil, it seemed to calm down and return to its more docile state.
Tanji's going to be given a precursory glance over the actual wreck site to make sure there's nothing odd or out of place there.
Okay. Yeah. So you go back and sort of retrace the steps that Redeem kind of followed, and you come to most of the same conclusions. That the cart was overturned, that there was some kind of fight, there was bloodshed, and then a single pair of tracks, medium but stout, headed to the north. What you pick up on that was maybe missed in the first pass is that there are a few crossbow bolts that hit the trees and bracken around this area, as if they were fired from the road towards that location.
He'll go up and rejoin the others, and he'll point out the crossbow bolts that looks like they were ready to defend themselves, and they must have hit whatever was hiding here.
Looking back at the tree again, do I notice where the part that held it before it ripped out the tree ripped out the ground? Like, do I see like hand marks or like a rope mark or anything like that?
The tree looks like it was ripped up by the roots. Like the root knot is still intact.
Okay.
Investigating the tree further, I would need a knowledge nature check to know for sure what happened. If anybody wants to try to roll that.
Is anybody familiar with trees?
I do like trees.
Mind, let me help you look at this.
All right.
Trying to give this the assist.
Yeah, whatever happened here, this tree was physically pulled up out of the ground. It was not knocked over by wind. There was not like moist soil that could not support the weight of the tree. Something ripped this tree up out of the ground, almost as if the tree was in its way.
Okay.
We must be careful if the dwarven monk did this.
I mean,
Shall we keep looking?
Who would give someone the strength to rip a tree out of the ground?
Well, I would imagine the same kind of creature that's supposed to kill you if it bites you.
There are monks that have trained themselves over the years to accomplish such feats, but I didn't get the impression he was of that caliber.
Well, you do see that tracks several days old, made by a medium but stout humanoid, occasionally dripping blood, do head to the north and into the forest.
Okay. I'll turn to the group. Do you guys want to move on, follow these tracks?
Yes, that is what we were sent to do.
All
Joe
right,
gestures
go ahead
to a
and
spider on the side of his head and says, "Annie and I think we should go too."
Nar pulls at his crossbow. Like, you want me to get the spider for you?
Oh no,
This
it's
giant
supposed
spider
to be
outside.
there. It's supposed to be there. This is Annie.
Is this
You
like
okay?
a fasting thing, or
Yeah, she's okay.
I'll turn back and at MJ and says, "Is she okay?"
He looks towards the spider out of the corner of his eye and he says, "Annie, are you okay?"
Annie looks like a lovely arachnid.
She is.
All right. So, you head further into the woods. Again, that cloying humidity just sort of chokes the air, sweat all over your skin. Except Ugo, because I think as a reptile, you would probably find this very, very pleasant. Unless you're like a desert turtle, then maybe not. But it's nice. It's nice and humid. Everyone else, it's pretty miserable. Sweat beading on your forehead, dripping off the tip of your nose, saturating your clothes. The sky continues to darken, but rain does not fall. As you make your way through the woods, crunching through the few leaves that have begun to fall, you go ever further into Langeberg Woods. After about an hour or so of travel, a light drizzle begins to finally fall from the clouds. Let me switch your music out.
What a lovely day, isn't it?
Now that this mist has come in, it's a lot more tolerable.
yeah?
All right, up ahead, you hear the babbling of a stream. The tracks do seem to end at the rivers, not the rivers, at the stream's edge. The stream actually moves pretty swift for such a small stream, and it does look like it is pretty deep in places. At least 5 feet in some, deeper in other spots. There is a natural fjord that is kind of crossing the stream.
Wait a minute, I've seen Critical Role. I know it's pronounced Ford.
Does it look like this area is easy to cross, or would it still be very slippery?
You would say that anyone with training in acrobatics could cross the stream with no difficulties. But otherwise, they would require acrobatics checks to see if they could maintain their balance. Alternately, anyone trained in athletics could just wade/swim across, occasionally grabbing hold of the sharp stones for balance.
If you guys want, I could just go across real quick and then tie a rope on the other side, where you have something to hold on to while you cross.
I can join
That
you. Make sure you're
would-
not ambushed.
Same here.
Alright,
That would be most agreeable.
While they're doing that, Annie and I would like to investigate the area and make sure that the tracks ending at the stream is just because it's a stream and not because of some other sinister disappearance or something.
Sure. That would be either survival or investigation.
Yes.
While you are checking that out, Ugo, with your passive, you notice some owls. These are not normal owls. These are giant owls. There are 3 of them, and you can point them out to your companions if you are so inclined. But they are nesting in trees in the general vicinity of this area.
On both sides of the river, or just
Yes,
on...
there's one there.
Holy fuck, that's a big ass owl.
There is one over
So
here.
each square is 5 feet. With 5 feet,
And there
so
is
it's like
one
a 2
right
foot
here.
owl.
Further,
Well, the area
you can
totally
see
takes up
on the other
this
side,
big
up on this
thing. I guess it's like
ledge,
your
there is
personal
a
spot.
small burrow. Barrow.
Obviously, humans aren't.
Yeah, I think it's a burrow. That would serve as the home for any sort of animal that would like to live somewhat underground. You also noticed another one coming in as well.
My friends, I do not like giant birds, and there seem to be several of them in the trees around us, as well
By the way.
as creatures that like to live near the river might be calling this area home.
Yeah, MJ, you might want to put away the bug.
I'm known for loving all sorts of animals, so I'm perfectly fine with all of these giant birds.
Do they
Now,
look hungry?
Anyone that is trained in nature can make a nature check to see what they recall about giant owls.
Everything.
Yeah, giant owls are in the sort of fey-touched category of beasts. They are still considered beasts, but they have almost human-like intelligence and are able to understand humanoid languages, but lack the ability to speak them. Other creatures with these traits are giant stag and giant eagles. They are not aligned, per se, but they do not make a habit of attacking humanoids, as they understand that that would bring hunters and, sweet vengeance. So even if they see an unattended, halfling child, they will generally not go after them. They might steal the halfling child's puppy, but they won't attack humanoids.
I hope
As
they
the sky darkens, they do start to kind of open their eyes and take notice of you guys.
Do I have anything to worry about these?
I turn to Ugo and says, I'm not very familiar with giant owls. Are we okay?
They may like your friend there on your shoulder, but they are mostly intelligent and understand speech. Here, and I will, if you'll allow me, MJ, I will cast light on the spider, knowing that owls don't really like bright lights.
Nice.
Okay.
I have that too, actually.
So, Nar, as you are taking care of this, the owl sort of hops a little sideways dance from one tree to the other, and is now above you, about 20 feet up. This close, you see that this is a very large creature. As it looks down at you, you see its very golden eyes suddenly flash with a sort of purplish magenta light. It lets out a strangled hoot, and you begin to hear hissing from this large burrow over here.
Guys, I don't think these are regular giant owls.
That is not common.
Yeah,
Get
as
the
it
crossbow.
continues this sort of strangled hooting sound, the other two begin in perfect synchronization to make those same strangled hooting sounds. You watch as all three, their golden eyes turn a sort of solid magenta that glows in the increasing darkness of the coming storm.
Am I able to hop across the stream to get to Nar's side?
Yeah.
You can certainly start doing that.
I tied the rope off.
Ugo, behind you, as Mikkel, MJ Jack's son, begins to cross and falls with a splash into the water. Ugo, you sense a great many snakes making their way out of this burrow and kind of rounding the corner a bit. On the east side of the stream, you see that there are many, many snakes pouring out of this burrow. They are rolling themselves into initiative.
Look out behind you, Redeem.
All right.
All right, so you could grab your mini, and then buttons should appear in the top left of the screen, and then you could just click the initiative flavor that you need based on your class and abilities and all that good
I
stuff.
play with him on Thursdays also, and he's a regular. These other people.
All right, the snakes seem to move as if they are a swarm, just a moving carpet of venomous snakes.
Try out for a different campaign that they've all.
With your amazing nature check earlier, Ugo, you do realize that there are a number of poisonous snakes in this swarm, all of which are native to the area, but many of which would not normally gather in such numbers unless it was like mating season. So the presence of them in a swarm is highly unnatural.
It might be mating season. There.
I mean,
Do
why
I
are they
know
coming
if
after us
these
then?
snakes can swim?
Oh, yeah, they can swim.
Okay.
All right, MJ, you start the battle prone with a wet bottom. What would you like to do?
Perfect. That is exactly how I like to start my fights.
Mm-hmm. And finish them.
So, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna stand up, so there's half my movement. I'm gonna take a step onto this rock here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my action to cast Prestidigitation and drive my butt off.
Okay. Fair enough. Anything else with your turn, MJ?
Yeah. I'm gonna look over at Redeem.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna toss her a bardic inspiration.
Oh, nice.
I'm also a bard. I have a whole list of
Checks
things
out.
on here that are Michael Jackson related that I can say. But I am too lazy to look through the list at the moment. I promise I'll do better next time.
All right. Fair enough.
Redeem turns back and gives you a imaginary tip of the hat.
Okay. This swarm of snakes begins making its way, a dangerous carpet of death, towards the nearest target. That would be Nar. All right. Slowly slithering their way towards you. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they start to swarm all over your legs and feet, trying to find a place to bite you. Here we go. Holy shit.
Oh shit!
Oh my goodness. Oh
What
boy.
a start. What a start. Okay.
Gonna be one of those nights.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me that Constitution saving throw so you could have that 30 poison that you just took.
Somebody's uncanny dodge.
Oh, no.
Half the damage.
That's fair. Let's see. Okay, in addition, the critical hit card says, oh my gosh, Flurry, double damage as normal critical hit, and your attacker may make another attack against you, this one with disadvantage. Oh my god. Alright, here we go.
I'm ready for that double 20.
Oh, god. Oh,
Yeah, that'll hit too.
Ugh.
Alright, so I cut the first attack in half, so it's
yeah.
up to be 21 points. Oh, 22.
Jesus.
Let's round
Okay.
up.
Oh no,
And
we're
then I
round
take-
down. We're only skull shackles rounds up. We're done. We're rounding down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm alright with that.
Yeah. All right, you
So
make the
then I take another
save.
10 points.
So you're still standing.
I'm still up. Yeah, still
Yeah.
up.
Easy mode. Redeem.
Covered in snake.
To you. You look over at what used to be Nar slate pike, and now you just see half man, half snake. It's like some kind of Yuan-Ti abomination going on over there. You see the veins kind of popping out under his skin as the venom is making its way through his body, and you do look back and see that there is a swarm of snakes right here, making their way towards you.
How high is that owl up in the tree?
Each of the owls is roughly 20 feet off the ground. I will add height tokens to them so that we can keep track.
Is there any way for me to like run up to this? Oh, they're sitting in a tree, right?
Yep, they're up in the tree.
All right, and I guess what I'll do is I'll take a short bow shot at them. I mean, a crossbow shot at it.
Okay. This one
At
to
this-
the northeast?
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
sorry,
that one.
northwest of you? Oh, gosh. All right.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
No.
Yeah, 20 definitely hits. The owl takes 10 points of damage. It's frail, hollow bones, not meant to take hits. It is bloodied.
All right, and then I'm going to take a couple steps back,
Okay.
and then I'll end my turn there.
All right. You see, as the owl is struck, there is an instinct to fly away and get to safety. But then there is that same flash of magenta light again, and it narrows its eyes in anger.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
I'll
Anything
shout
else
that
from
out to
Redeem?
everybody as well.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I guess what I'll say is try and knock them out, and end my turn.
Okay, launching itself from the tree, the giant owl, with its 60 feet of flight, launches itself across the river and comes down in a diving talon attack against Redeem. Uh, 16 for 4. I don't believe that would
16.
hit with a shield and a breastplate. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You were able to throw up your shield just in time as it crosses the river and attacks. Nar, to you.
All right, so. All right. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
I don't want to be eaten alive here. So I'm gonna move to there, and then I'm gonna use my action to drink a basic bit healing potion.
Fair enough.
So that's my turn.
Okay. Tanji, you're up.
He is going to move in striking distance with the snakes.
Okay. There, you are already there.
Sweet. And he will unsheath his sword and begin to attempt to hit it.
Okay. That's definitely gonna hit. To make your damage, you're gonna click the short sword in chat. Yeah. I could toggle on auto rolls for you real quick. Let's see. Automatic. There we go. Sweet. That'll save you some time.
Thank you, sir.
Oh yeah, you hit 410. You notice that because this creature is a swarm, it takes half the damage it normally would have as it sort of disperses out of the way of the weapon.
Alright, after that hit, he's going to attempt to stomp them with his foot.
Okay. Let's see. As you go to stomp down with an 11, they sort of slither out of the way. You stomp on some, but not enough to damage the swarm.
Okay, and as a bonus action, he'll try to spin on his heel and kick it with his other foot.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's see what happens. All right. Let's see. As you do, several snakes lunge and begin to climb up your billowing pant legs and sort of curl around your legs, biting at you. This has caused momentary confusion. You do not add your proficiency bonus to your attacks for the next 5 turns. Holy shit.
Gotcha.
All right.
After that, it'll activate his agile parry.
Okay. Let's see. Over here on this side of the river, this owl is going to swoop down and attack Ugo. That is a 12. I don't believe that would get through any Turtle's defenses. And
My
then,
shell is mighty.
yes, and then using flyby, it will just fly over and land at this tree. All right. Swarms of snakes. They begin slowly but surely, making their way over. They cannot reach you to attack because their reach is 0, so they will use a dash action to start crawling all over you, Ugo.
To
All
get them
right.
off, does that require anything?
You can move out of their space. They're not grappling or anything like that. Just keep in mind with swarms that have a reach of 0, moving out of the space you're sharing with them is what would provoke their opportunity attack. So you'd have to disengage or risk an opportunity attack to get out of the swarm. All right, seeing that there is a bright light over here, it's not too interested in getting close to the bright light. So the owl does see that there's wounded prey, and it is too far into the forest for its liking. So the owl is going to swoop down at you, Nar. I can keep wanting to call you Gnarl because I see that L there, but Nar. It's going to swoop down and then swoop up into this nearby tree. Here is the attack.
Shit. Does not hit. Oh no. No, that
Oh
does.
my goodness.
Crash, calm
Yeah.
down, man.
Whoa.
Well,
Wow.
I'm down, everybody.
Okay. So you have another character plan just in case? Is that the...
I'll start working on them.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. The thighs have it. Your speed is reduced by 5 until you finish a short rest. Apparently it got you in the legs pretty hard as they drop you. Okay. Ugo, to you.
Well, that changes things. Ugo would like to. I'll ignore these snakes as I walk forward and be like, "You have to watch out for their poison."
Hmm?
What
enough.
kind of check do I have to do to cross this?
If you're trained in acrobatics, you just treat it as difficult terrain. Otherwise, you would make an acrobatics check to balance your way across, or an athletics. Or if you train in athletics, you could just difficult terrain, fjord it yourself, basically. And if you're not trained in that, you can make an athletics check. So it's athletics or acrobatics, unless you're already trained in them. If you
I'm
take
not
advantage of this rope, you would have advantage on the checks.
Okay, I will use the rope, but I will walk
Okay.
towards it.
All right. As you leave the snakes, angrily, they hiss and bite at you, their eyes occasionally shimmering like tiny magenta gemstones. Oh, that definitely doesn't hit. Let's see what those snakes get up to real quick. As the
Just
snakes
choose
go
on my
to bite
shell.
you, they bite themselves. Cat got your tongue. Take the attack's normal damage. If this attack was a bite, you are unable to speak until healed. Okay. Sad for them, I guess. Yeah, so the snakes, overzealous with their task, begin biting at each other. And believe it or not, these snakes, despite being venomous, are not immune to poison. So they are going to mess themselves up pretty bad with that. Let's see if they make the con save. They do not. Just like that, these snakes have, half of them have killed the other half, sort of tearing themselves apart. They are bloodied and
Ugo,
easily reduced in power.
Ugo would definitely think it's mating season now as they're biting each other. And then I will cast Healing Word on my friend Nar.
Okay. Nar, you are alive again. You feel the venom of the snakes still pumping through your veins. That's not poisoning you or anything, but it sure stings like hell. You look down and you see your armor is shredded just a little bit on the thigh. There's a lot of hamburger meat there. A lot of shredded skin.
Get up,
you are
my friend.
Yeah, you are prone with 7 HP. All right. You still have an action left, Ugo.
With my action, I will... I can do a bonus? Wait, or no, I can't do a spell, right? Yeah, I will continue walking.
Okay. Yeah, you made the athletics check, so that's no problem. So you just move at half speed. So if you want to do a dash, you would just continue going. All right. These snakes will slowly begin slithering into the fray. They see that there's a guy on the ground. They're gonna go for him. They begin to climb all over you, Nar.
No!
You are just covered in a blankie of snakes. No one can see you anymore. It's that many snakes. All right, Annie, it's your turn.
So Annie, being the good girl that she is somehow, according to 5th edition rules, going to give MJ advantage on his next skill check. Yes, that broke. And then MJ is going to make his next skill check, which is going to be an acrobatics check to get across the stream, which he will do with advantage. That's a lot better than the natural one I got last time.
Yeah, you do it beautifully. You can move across the river tiles at half speed. Just make your way across.
Alright, so I end up here. And
Okay.
then I will... So... Nar is no longer, like unconscious, right?
Nah, he's just covered from head to toe in venomous snakes.
Yeah, no, he'll be fine. What's the range on? Alright, I will cast Ray of Sickness on this big old boy over here. And I'll just really hope he doesn't like it.
Okay. What are you casting on this guy?
Ray of Sickness.
Ray of Sickness. Okay.
Yeah.
On this owl?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. It's going to try to make a Constitution saving throw. It does.
Alright, so it takes the damage, but then the con save is just for whether it is poison.
Okay. Alright, it takes 9 points of poison damage.
Yeah, I'm not going to use another inspiration, so that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Swarm of Poisonous Snakes, 20.18. Alright, let's see. They got 2 possible targets, a delicious turtle or some kind of unarmored creature right there. I'll just do odd or even here. Okay, they're going for the samurai. Here we go. They slither onto your space and begin climbing up your robes, pants, sandals, whatever they can get a hold of, looking for skin to bite. Their eyes glittering with that same magenta light. Here we go. Oof, and they whiff as well. Alright. My
bad luck rubbed off on him.
Let's see. If this attack was made with a limb, I mean it's a snake. I guess that's its whole body.
But snakes
Make
don't
a
have limbs.
I know. Plus, it would make them fall prone, and swarms are immune to prone. All right, so it does miss with its attack though, and ends its turn climbing up your body. All right, Redeem, to you.
Noticing that I'm over here by myself, I'm going
Yeah.
to take a swift rapier attack at this giant owl right next to me.
Yeah, I should have made that one land because it was out of speed and it attacked you. So it's only about 5 feet off the ground. All right.
Okay.
Okay, 13 is gonna hit,
All right.
and that's sneak attack too, right? Because you a swashbuckler.
Yep.
All right. How do you kill this majestic, fey-touched beast?
Okay. Like before, I said I was gonna try and knock them all out.
Okay,
so
fair enough.
I guess I'll go for a quick stab at its wing, and then on the way back, hit it with the back of the rapier.
Okay.
So,
Pommel to the forehead, coconut
Yep.
sound. All right. It is out cold. 1 hit.
does his eyes turn back to yellow?
Yes, they turn back to yellow just before they close, and you do see, stars and moons begin circling around its head. It's totally out.
All right. Then I'm gonna bonus action dash to get across
All right.
here.
Okay, so you trained in acrobatics or athletics?
Yep.
All right, then
Acrobatics.
go. All right, go for it. Start crossing. Okay.
40 feet. Okay, I have 10. I guess I have 10. No, it's all of it, I guess, right there.
All right.
All right, end my turn.
This owl is out cold. Nar, to you.
All right, I'm used half my movement to stand up.
Okay. Snakes cling to your body as you stand up, desperate to bite you.
So I'm going to use my axe and use the hand crossbow to shoot the snakes that are on our samurai friend.
Okay.
Oh man!
All right.
And
Let's see what happens. As you go to fire, okay, that's not bad. Overshot. This projectile travels up to twice its normal range. So you hear the loudest twang ever. You maybe were not paying attention on the way here, and you were winding the crossbow for your first shot, and you just wound it so much that when you go to fire, it just sort of and the bolt just it's so far gone. It's off the map. Might be back at the road at this point.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna disengage with
Okay.
my bow action, and I'm gonna try to get the fuck away from all the goddamn snakes.
Okay. As you head towards the river, you see that there are more goddamn snakes here, and literally right there.
Oh crap, there was also snakes on top of you.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go.
Yeah. No, that's all I got. So
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That brings us to Tanji.
I'm going to try and attack the snakes that are in my space.
Okay.
And everything is minus proficiency to attack, yes.
Correct.
Alright. Short sword stab.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, how bloody do they look? Or
The ones
close to
on
the
you, they look like they're still fighting fit. There's plenty of snakes to go around. You do notice as you're attacking, they are taking reduced damage as they sort of weave out of the way of the weapon, being a swarm and not just a single creature.
Alright, unarmed strike then.
15 minus 2, right? Would be your proficiency? Or is it 3?
I already subtracted the.
Oh, nice! Man, super proactive. Okay. In that case, 15 definitely hits, takes more damage.
And another unarmed strike for bonus action.
All right, that one does not hit.
All right, I'll stay put so we can get these things dispersed.
Okay. Giant owl. It is bloodied, and it looks down at its unconscious ally, and you can see concern on its face. And then you see its eyes harden again as that magenta light takes over. It is going to fly after Redeem, try to get sweet vengeance on its beloved. Alright, Redeem, it's going to slash at you with its talons as it flies into the nearby tree. But it misses. Alright. These snakes, they just start swimming across because they have a swim speed. And then they use a dash action and begin to climb all over Nar. Alright. This owl over here is going to do a flyby at Redeem and then up into this tree, maintaining a height of 20 feet in between attacks. Here we go. Redeem, that is a critical hit for 20 plus God only knows. Let's find out. Let's see. This is slashy damage.
I'm definitely gonna uncanny dodge that.
Fair enough. Bleeder. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Oh, nice. Alright. They almost got an artery, but you managed to get out of the way. Alright.
10 damage, right?
You take 10, yep. Ugo, you're up.
Nar, you must be covered in their pheromones. Seeing the owls, am I familiar at all with what could cause their eyes to go purple?
Well, with your knowledge of nature, whatever's afflicting them is unnatural.
Okay.
Despite being Fey Touch creatures, these creatures don't have any real magic, such, as like having glowing eyes or synchronized intelligence or anything weird like that.
Gotcha.
So it's definitely unnatural, whatever's afflicting these creatures.
We'll cast 1, 2, 3, 4. Bless at 2nd level to all my friends.
Okay. So Nar, MJ, Redeem, and Tanji, you guys all have Bless. Alright.
I'll kind of stand in front, yelling at the snakes to go away.
Okay. Seeing your bold sacrifice, the snakes at first are scared because you a big turtle gonna eat snakes. But then their eyes harden and glisten with that magenta light, and they surge forward. About 25. Yeah, 5 piercing. Go ahead and make a save to try and have the poison damage. You do. So you take half of 17 rounded down, so 8 poison damage on top of the 5 piercing. Alright, Annie, you're up.
Alright, Annie is going to give me advantage on attacking this little group of snakes here. And then, is there still a group of snakes under Nar? I can't. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Also, for whatever reason, I can move Nar's token around.
Oh. All right. Hold on. I'll fix that.
I'm just gonna start putting you in random places.
Me too.
Yay. So would I.
And then that'll be the end of Annie's turn, as she's there, clung to the side of my face.
Okay.
Which brings it to me. And so
It's right.
I will green flame blade this individual right here.
Ah, okay. Smart. Advantage on the attack. That is definitely a hit. That is a lot of damage.
All right.
All right.
So, damn it. Look, when I tested this, it didn't combine them like that.
Oh, okay. You were trying to do 2 separates?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the first
You
guy,
could just add it in the description.
Yeah, but, yeah. The first guy takes
Isn't
a
it?
total of 10.
Isn't it a static damage anyways? Right? It's just 5.
No, it's so it's 1d8 plus your modifier for your spellcasting ability.
Right. And then the secondary target though, a green flame blade, doesn't it just take 5?
So the regularly
okay.
the secondary target only takes the modifier, but since
Gotcha.
we're 5th level, they both take an extra 1d8 because it doesn't
Hype.
normally do any
Okay.
extra damage to the first.
Yeah, you could just nest it in the description with double brackets and it'll roll it for you. So, all right,
So
that
it's
is
10
as a
for
hit
each
and
of
some B-fast damage. Okay, so let's see. I'll take the first one, which is a 6 plus 3, so 9, 13 points of damage. That bloodies the ones that are on Tanji because they take the full damage from the magic.
So that one would
They
only
take-
take the 6 from the first roll and the 4 from
Gotcha.
the piercing. So he would take 10, and the other
Right.
one would take the 7 plus 3. So he would also take 10. So they just
All
both
right.
take 10. And then I'm
Yeah,
gonna toss a healing
you messed them
word-
both up, but good.
I'm going to toss a healing word over to Nar.
Okay.
Thank you.
There it is. Hey.
All right.
And I'm not going to move because I don't want to be attacked a whole bunch.
Okay. Taking
There-
fire damage and being bloodied, Poison Swarm 20 is going to try and make, at the beginning of its turn, a charisma saving throw. It may show up. It may not. There it is. Oh, nice. You see the snakes kind of shake their heads. They're going to use a disengage and just start to disperse back into regular snakes. All right. Redeem to you.
Okay. If I use the bonus action dash, could I like run up this tree to attack this owl?
Oh, that would be pretty damn hype. Are you you proficient in acrobatics or
Yep.
athletics? Okay.
Acrobatic.
All right. Yeah, you could definitely pull some rad action movie shit like that.
All right, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll run up this tree, attack with a rapier.
Yeah, with Bless, that is going to hit. With Swashbuckler, that is going to sneak attack. And with all that damage, you could knock this one out, kill
Yep.
it, whatever you're doing.
Knocking
Knocking it out? All right.
And then I'll land and I guess try and run to get ready to do the same thing to this owl.
Okay.
And-
Strong turn. Nar, to you.
All right, so I'm going to attack the ones that are on me with my short sword.
That's definitely going to hit. 15.
I'm gonna get sneak attack and then
Yep.
should roll eventually.
There we go.
Did it roll? I'm still not seeing it.
I'm not seeing it either.
All right, I'll just go fast one.
Will it do at least 1 point of damage? Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
that's a lot of damage. Okay, that will actually finish these guys off. What few snakes lived, disperse and swim away in the river.
All right, and then
All
I'm going
right.
to use the help action on whoever as my
Oh,
bonus
the
action.
ranged help action of a
Attack that.
mastermind. Okay.
Yeah.
This owl is now an easy target.
And that's
All
I
right.
got.
Tanji, to you.
So my use of ranged weaponry, have I ever successfully done a non-lethal blow with one of them on a creature before?
What I usually say with like ranged attacks like that is you're basically trying to like wing something or kind of hit them in the leg shot, limb shot kind of thing, like
Okay.
so that they just kind of pass out from the pain.
All right. He will take out his longbow and take a shot at it then.
Okay. Because of advantage, that is going to hit, and the owl is going to let out a sad hoot as it sort of slumps over on its perch in the tree, and its eyes close. All right, all that's left is this full health swarm of venomous death right here. They look kind of smug in their group photo.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
They look
And
adorable.
that's-
I don't know what you're talking about.
And that's on top of
That one in
Ugo?
the middle.
And that's on top of Ugo, yeah.
Okay, I will take another shot with my longbow then.
Okay. A 6 does not hit. Not wanting to hit Ugo, you kind of pull the bow wide at the last minute, and it goes wide of the mark. All right. Anything
Even
else?
with bless.
Yeah, bless would only bring it up to a 10. So, yeah. All right. Anything else, Tanji? Otherwise, play passes to Ugo.
Yep.
All right, Ugo, to you.
Little snakes run away, and I will go into my shell. That'll be me.
Okay. Fair enough. If I had been thinking, I would have got you a little shell token to turn into. Would have been adorable. Oh well.
Worst GM ever.
There you go.
I like it.
Okay. All right. Poisonous snakes. They're like, what is this rock? This is a thing. All right. They're gonna try to bite you, even though it's not gonna work. They're gonna try their best. Here we go. Yeah, that's a big miss. Here we go.
I'm prone. It's at advantage.
Oh shit. Okay. Then
Oh
I
my
guess
goodness.
it succeeds. They kind of like bite and bite and bite, and then one of them finds that soft bit of turtle that is kind of poking out of the shell, and they give it a hard bite. They have grappled onto your foot. It would be a strength 16 to free yourself,
Okay,
and
that's
you
the
will take. Yeah, and any failed attempt to pull the snakes off will deal more damage, and that's in addition to the damage dealt. But you did take half of the 31 poison damage, so 11 piercing, 15 poison.
I am down. That matters.
Oh,
So
no.
I failed the throw, right?
No, Constitution saves are active even if you're unconscious. That's your body constantly doing stuff. Dexterity and strength are the ones that shut down after you're out.
So I'd failed the strength.
Oh, that's the strength to pull the snakes off.
Okay.
As long as nobody's trying to pull them off during combat, you should be fine. So.
Gotcha.
All right. You guys watch Ugo go into his shell and then stop moving, and then he doesn't come back out. So I don't know. I saw Kung Fu Panda, so maybe that's it for Ugo. He didn't really leave you too many parting words of wisdom, so he might just be taking a nap. It's pretty old. Either way, Annie, it's up to you.
Well, Annie, who is a familiar and therefore cannot take attacks, will.
Guess we'll switch to this turtle shell now.
Oh no.
Ooh, heartless.
Okay.
Annie will move to right
It's called
here.
immersion. I'm trying my best here. Okay.
Annie will move to right here and give
Okay.
whoever happens to attack the snakes next advantage. Oh, hey, it's
All
my
right,
turn.
fair.
I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna attack the snakes next at advantage.
It's always nice to have your familiar just ahead of you in combat.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Except technically, she's way, way, way after me, but whatever. And I will attack once again with Green Flame Blade for that sweet extra D8 of damage.
Do it.
Remember, there's no bless now.
Oh yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. Let me move all these troll shells out of the way so I can reach this guy's miniature. I'll just track his miniature off to the side here. So this is so much going on. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's gonna deal piercing and full fire damage. Well done, well done.
And then lastly, I will healing word our Ugo.
Okay.
The group Ugo.
Ugo, you have received some paltry healing that has resuscitated you. All right, 6 points of healing.
Is it supposed to do that?
To the best of my knowledge, though, you retain your armor benefits and everything else because you never actually left your shell defense. Redeemed to you.
Oh, when I point at Ugo for that, what I say is, no one wants to be defeated. And then he feels 6 points of healing course through his veins.
Man, I appreciate all the homework you did for this character. This is almost at the same caliber as Will.
Else.
This is almost at Will's level of character development.
Hey,
So
well, that's a big compliment.
that is high praise. That's high praise. All right, redeemed to you.
I guess I'll just try and stab at these snakes.
Okay. The snakes definitely seem angry and confused.
Oh, I forgot to turn off bless.
All right. Without bless, you are unable to land that sweet sneak attack.
I guess I'll use the inspiration.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll it.
It's what is it? The D what?
D6. Oh, I stand corrected. You hit the snakes very, very hard. Well done, well done. They are bloodied.
I guess I'll just move over to here and end my turn.
Okay. Nar, to you.
All right, so I'm tired of these fucking snakes. So I get my hand crossbow out. I'm gonna shoot them with the hand crossbow. Natural fucking 20.
Attaboy.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
that is 25 points of damage plus whatever this card says. Let's see what the card has to say. Piercing damage. Follow-up. Maximum damage, and you may make another attack outside of action economy against the same target. You might not have to with maximum damage. Yeah, 3d6 is 18. Another 3d6. Oh yeah, they're super dead. Well done. You have dispersed the swarms and gently put down the owls in a non-lethal manner. The Fae and nature itself will remember this.
I look over the snakes up in the trees.
All the rest of the
ones that
snakes,
can't-
they're hightailing it out of there. They have regrets. They have regrets.
All right.
Crash, I
So
gotta say,
I seem to recall there was something about this cave over here. Is that where we saw, like, the weird purple mist start?
That is just
Or
where
is that
an
just where the
assload of snakes
Okay.
came out of. But you can certainly go check it out.
I see no downside to going into an unlit cave that an assload of snakes came from. It seems like it's
I'm
probably
gonna-
the best idea.
All right.
I'm gonna take a short rest real quick.
The burrow is about like this, with small tunnels that would accommodate tiny creatures, kind of branching down into the earth.
All right. Can I investigate it?
Yeah. Give me an investigation. You find a number of snake skins and the skeletons of small mammals and birds.
Are there any leftover bits that I can give to Annie?
Couple of frogs. I mean, snakes do a pretty good job of digest and everything before they poop them out. But yeah, as you kind of look through, you do find some snakes that seem to have been killed by other snakes. As if the different species being forced to, work together wasn't always a flawless operation.
So I rip off little pieces of those snakes and I feed it to Annie in a much less cute version of a pirate feeding crackers to his parrot.
Yeah. She opens both of her mouths, her inner mouth and her outer mouth, and greedily devours the pieces of dead snake.
He's gonna go up to Nar. Hey, Nar, are you alright?
No, Nar, you with us?
Yeah, sorry. I was dozing off.
Oh, the poison was working faster than I thought.
Yeah.
You need do you need a spare healing potion?
I need a short rest because my legs got fucked up by one of those fucking owls. There was a snake on it. They ripped it off with their talons.
Might want to consider changing your surname from that to Snakebite.
I don't know if that's how that works.
You just tell people it.
Yeah, it definitely works. It's not like I was named Redeem.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like an epithet. Is that the word? Like you just made it up.
Slate Pike, Snakebite. Sounds
Make it up.
similar. There you go.
Did you just say snake it out?
There you go.
Ugo has learned a valuable lesson as I crawl out of my shell. Little poisonous snakes can crawl in with me.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm for taking a short rest for y'all to recuperate. That was brutal. I'm not gonna lie there.
they bit very hard.
I guess what I would want to do before we take a short rest or anything like that is like look at these owls and see if there's anything that I can tell what caused this weird interaction with them.
Yeah. This one is down on the ground. The other two are sort of slumped against the tree trunks and branches. Their light bodies not, heavy enough to fall out of the tree. So if you wanted to check this one out with like a nature or medicine, that would probably be the appropriate skill check for that.
I guess I'll turn to the group. Like, is anybody good with Ugo? Can you come with me for a second to take a look at this owl?
Okay. I will use the rope to cross.
Okay.
And look at the owl.
Okay, yeah. Checking this creature out, opening its little eyes again, kind of peering in there, taking a look. It is of your opinion that this creature is enchanted in some manner. It is being forced to act against its own best interest. A follow-up could be made with Arcana with advantage using this information. Nice. Yeah, these animals were under the effects of some sort of mind control. The mind control is definitely similar to enchantment magic, but it could be psionically based, which is to say the forbidden magic of the Fifth Age. Yeah.
I think something is in this forest controlling the animals.
I guess we should be on our guard if we see any more animals.
Or something that will control them. And I will slowly make my way across using the rope again.
Okay.
While they're over there, he'll see if he can pick up on the trail that the dwarf left, if any footprints or anything.
Fair enough. Go for it. That would be investigation or survival. All right. Yeah, you do see that there are signs that a medium-sized stout boy made their way north and east, deeper into the forest, towards the mountains.
Looks like we're on the right track. We'll head after we get our rest in.
Okay. So, you guys settle in for an hour. Let me see what happens here. Okay. Okay. And okay. The owls continue to snooze, their KO status remaining unchanged as you take an hour to spend hit dice, recover short rest abilities, and figure out your next move.
Whoops. Yeah, you don't all take 5 fire damage. I just forgot to uncheck the green flame bright part. But you do all get an extra 4 if you use a hit die to heal.
Oh, nice.
While we're resting, he'll look over at Redeem and ask, so I'm curious, how did you acquire the name Redeem?
Oh, I'm a bounty hunter. I redeem bounties.
Ah, simple and poetic.
And I'm rolling terrible on these hit dice. All of them it is.
Can't take them with you.
Nope.
All right.
You said we got an extra +4?
Yeah, because on top of everything else, you'll get 4 extra hit points. So,
Okay.
yeah. Early on, it was a very popular misconception that Song of Rest applied to every hit die you spent, but that got cleared up pretty quick.
I actually did not know that.
Oh, that it's just for the whole rest and not for each die? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And MJ,
Okay.
was
you
it?
only get Song of Rest once. So.
Yeah. It's a conspiracy against bards. Oh, poor bards. Fortunately, they get to break the...
everything.
Yeah, they only get to break the magic system by taking spells they were never designed to have. Screw you, paladins and rangers. Haha. Yeah.
And clerics
Magic.
now.
Okay, clerics take
Yeah.
spells from other people now?
No, the
Oh, well,
bards
yeah,
get
with
revivified.
yeah. They just gave Revivify to everybody because they got tired of people, posting memorials to their dead characters online, I think. It was just, yeah. Everybody's got the shock paddles now, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't mean everybody prepared it, though.
That's true. That's true.
Hint, hint.
Hey, I got it now.
So, time passes. The rain kind of begins to pick up from a light drizzle to more of a pounding sort of rain. If Roll20 could do it, we would have some rain falling, and it'd be kind of cool. But it's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna judge. Anyways, but yeah, there's sort of a heavy, slow rain that's settling in. The ground is getting a little muddy. The sky remains cloudy. All right. At your permission, I can move you further along.
Crash, you advertise this module as called a safe space. I am not
safe
getting
place.
that vibe.
Safe place.
Oh,
But yeah,
I know, when I advertise
it's not a safe. It's not a safe place for you.
I advertise it to the Discord as a safe adventure where there surely will be no tentacles involved. And then one of the first things that you said about your cephala thing is, oh, it looks like it probably had tentacles. So,
Yeah, for sure.
all
right.
Before we go, I want to grab my rope and my stakes.
All right. You
The root tentacles
recover
on the
your
line, you
you recover your pitons and your rope, and pack them back into your bags. Everybody catches their breath, takes a swig from whatever wineskin or water skin that sustains them, and prepares to head deeper into the forest, into the more hilly regions that hug the edges of the mountains. You travel for another 2 hours, following the trail, occasionally losing it, but finding it again, with all of your bounty hunting and perceptions and all of that good stuff. You're confident that you will not get lost and will find your way back when needed. The rain never gets too bad. It's just a constant, fat, steady rain that just soaks through the clothes and the hair, but never really, no wind picks up or anything. It's just like a sad, steady rain. The day is dreary and gray, but through all that kind of grayness, there is the beautiful, fiery colors of the autumn foliage. Up ahead, you can see some very rocky terrain, the first spurs of granite that hint that the mountain is coming into, not so much into view, you've seen the mountain for a while, but that you are entering a more mountainous area. In the side of one of those spurs of stone, you do see a cave entrance. I will take you over to that cave entrance. All right. If everything loads or nothing loads, go ahead and refresh your browser.
It looks quite lovely.
Hey, Crash, I can't see the name or health for Tanji.
Oh, all right. Let me check. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Turning them on.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just that much of an enigma.
All right. So, the area is lush with vegetation. It grows in and around
Amazing.
the stone. The entrance to this cavernous entrance is like maybe 15 feet high. So, large enough for a huge creature to come and go comfortably. I guess a gargantuan could squeeze if it needed to.
Mm-hmm.
You see that in addition to the other sign that you are following, very much so, the dwarves' footprints lead right into that cave. In addition to dwarven footprints, you see that there are more reptilian or draconic footprints. They seem to be made by small creatures. Amongst them, you do see that there's at least one medium-sized draconic or draconic-like creature.
Well, I see the monk's footprints here, but all these other ones, I'm not sure. They look draconic, maybe. I see talons and stuff like that. Any ideas? Looks around to everybody.
Ugo would go pluck a tasty fern and start munching on it, and come back and be like, maybe we should be sneaky and look what's ahead.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's not snakes this time.
Who is the... Sorry, go ahead.
There's still
I was gonna say, I'm
to
pretty.
explore. There might be.
It's true. I'm pretty stealthy if you guys want me to go ahead. This were like some sort of board game. I would have plus 10 to my stuff.
Oh,
Does it look
that
dark
is...
in the cave?
The cave is lit, by the ambient light outside, but eventually it does look like it darkens further in.
I would offer to sneak, but I would need light, and that would sort of nullify the point of that.
I could just send Annie in, like on the ceiling.
Oh?
If you're willing to do that.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not if I'm willing, it's if Annie's willing. But let me check.
Annie, are you okay with doing that?
Yeah, Annie's okay.
Annie, would you like to go inside and give Annie guidance?
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
All right. Concentrating on guidance for Annie the spider. She begins to explore. Inside, it is very humid, kind of like it is outside. The humidity does not change being underground. There is a steady downward grade to the passage, so it's continues sort of sloping downwards.
So, MJ takes a look at everyone and says, "So I'm gonna see through Annie's eyes for a bit. Just like poke me if something goes wrong and you need me to come back."
I'll put a hand on MJ's shoulder.
Fascinating.
Okay. Annie, as you cross
Annie
that
has dark
particular
vision as well.
as you cross that particular threshold, does she have dark vision and blind sight?
No blind sight, just dark vision. 30.
Oh, I thought. What animal was I thinking of that had the blind sight?
Some
All
sort
right,
of
hold on.
burrowing thing, maybe mole.
Probably scorpion.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. All right, let me turn on. I gave you blind sight instead of dark vision. Hold on. Man, there's only like 800 monsters. Jeez.
Come on.
I gotta up my game here. Okay. You should see a little bit better now.
Yeah.
So inside the cave, you can see that there are outcroppings of stone. The ground is choked with vines and vegetation that is, growing from the small bits of sunlight that manage to filter in through the cave entrance. As you turn the corner, you do see that there are formations of stone jutting up from the earthy ground, and there are groups of mushrooms that are growing. The mushrooms, every so often, let out heavy, sad sighs. Just kind of like...
All right. So far, guys, there's just like a lot of stone and these mushrooms that sound sad.
Now you do see, all the way over here, a large crystalline formation that is radiating its own bit of light, and sleeping on a pile of jewels and coins is a dragon.
And there's also a small dragon on the downside, but on the plus side, that dragon is on a bunch of loot.
Well, he looks alarmed by this.
You see the dragon has resplendently shiny copper scales, almost like a brand new, freshly minted penny or copper piece.
I think it's one of those good ones, though. So we might be okay.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Annie's got a +4
Annie.
stealth.
Fantastic.
And guidance.
And guidance.
Oh, and guidance, right. So, stealth check plus a d4. Whew.
Okay.
Not really that great.
All right. Annie, as you are sort of going, and poking around, you get a little too close to one of the mushrooms, and it sort of gives a violent shake and lets out just a long, low fart of spore gas. Nothing bad happens, but in that moment, the dragon's serpentine neck swivels, and it looks over at you. Its eyes narrow and in just that moment where your 8 eyes meet its 2 eyes, you see its blue eyes suddenly turn a magenta color. Seeing that you are just a spider, it settles back onto its pile of coins.
Okay, so maybe not so much a good one. Its eyes just did that same thing, where they changed colors.
Oh boy. So whatever is taking care of the forest can affect not only beasts but dragons as well.
But I mean, I would
That
like
is
to
most-
reiterate that it's a small dragon. But I don't want to risk Annie. If she goes any farther, she probably won't be okay.
Yeah.
To control a dragon, that is most unsettling. Maybe
Oh.
there's another way around.
I wouldn't mind looking for one.
Well,
Yeah.
I can see the
I mean-
corners where the map ends if I look in both directions, so I don't think so.
What about that? You know, I mean, I say we just fight the damn dragon. I mean, we got nothing but benefits for it. They sleeping on a bunch of treasure.
You remind me of a small orangutan that I rescued once. So from now on, and to avoid confusion to my player, I'm just gonna call you Bubbles.
Man. Oh, all right. I guess that's fine. I guess.
Nara, I admire your courage and want you to face this threat, but a dragon is not something to be taken lightly. Even a
I'm
small
sure.
one.
I'm sure it'll be
It
fine.
is like really small.
Well, so are snakes, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, this thing can swarm over top of you. They can just shoot lightning breath.
oh yes, that's much more tolerable. He just kind of trails off.
They just don't stand in a line. Easy
MJ
enough.
reaches his hand out to the side, and Annie crawls along it and then perches back on the side of his face.
Nice.
I mean,
All
we
right, so
have
what's
the
the plan?
what was it? The surprise. We have a surprise on it.
I
So we
am
just-
not the most stealthy of creatures, and I cannot see in there, so you would have to go first.
I mean, technically, I don't have dark vision, and I may have had enough cast to buy night vision goggles, but I wasn't allowed against contract.
We could
Would
you at
always
least-
cast. We could always cast light on Annie again. That worked well last time. Although it was light out last time.
Well, why don't we do it on a coin? So that way, if we need to, we can close the coin in our hand, and the light won't bleed out.
I mean, I could just tell Annie to climb in my pocket, and that would work too. But sure, we could do the coin.
Okay, I will give you a coin with light on it.
I mean, if you guys
what
want to
kind of
look for
coin?
another entrance, you certainly
that's-
can.
Yeah,
Okay,
Tanji's
yeah.
gonna do that real quick.
That's what I'm gonna do it with Tanji as well.
All right, we'll meet you in the dragon den. Oh no, I dropped my coin.
Meet up at the dragon, guys. Guys, we're gonna meet up at the dragon. Yeah, okay. I'll see you there. 3:00.
I will hand over 1 lit gold coin.
Okay.
That gold.
Yeah, Nar puts the coin in his pocket and tells you that he lost it. He needs another one.
I would hand over another lit gold coin.
Oh, nice.
Nar's gonna continue this for as long as he possibly.
Oh, maybe I
Realizing
should
what's
have a
going
backup
on.
One too.
Also being a rogue, runs back over. Ugo, I think they have enough coins.
Okay.
He doesn't know what they're talking about.
All right, well, I'm gonna go then.
All right. So you guys are going to split? I got to put you on 2 different maps then.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
There's no way this
Well-
can go wrong,
Is that's the
Okay,
plan?
guys.
How about
this
this,
is a
guys?
safe place. It'll be fine.
I got an idea. How about we check the other check for another entrance, scout it out, and then come back to the main entrance and go after the dragon.
That sounds
After
like
we know-
a smart
After we know what
idea.
we're getting
Feel like
into.
a good way to not get the dragon treasure.
I mean, he was sitting on a pretty big pile of gold and jewels and silver. I don't know, maybe it was silver, maybe it was platinum.
Oh shit! Now you're speaking my language.
All right. So, would you go east or west along the stone spur to try and find another entrance?
Looks like we were
Yes.
headed east.
East, yeah.
Okay. All right. You travel for about 10 minutes or so, and you do happen upon a water feature that is up against the side of the stone spur. Seems to be some sort of natural spring.
Is there like a pond it spills into, or is it a stream?
It is more like a spring that just kind of springs up from the earth. I can take you to the map. Hold on.
I was quite thirsty.
All right. Mm. Okay. Yeah, so as you kind of follow the edges of the stone spur, where the trees are sort of dense against the side of it, you come across this sort of natural spring. Looking down into the water, Ugo, who is, pretty good about water and also observant, you do see that there is a passage. It is submerged, though.
There looks like to be a underwater passage here.
Can Annie swim?
If I'd have spent my money better, I could have cast water breathing on us.
Well, I can look and scout it out and see how deep it is if swimming is your problem.
That sounds like it's probably a good
Did I move you guys over? I didn't even move you
No.
over to
No,
the
you
map.
didn't.
Oh,
We
I was
thought
totally
this was
theater of the
theater
mind again.
Yeah.
Welcome to my mind theater. Is the map really that tiny, or is it just?
It is totally that.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
this is the only part you could see in this particular location.
I mean, if you can swim, I say you scout it out.
Well, I am not the best swimmer. I can just hold my breath.
You're like a tortoise.
Yeah, turtles can't swim, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You can't say
There
that,
were a lot of
Bubbles.
weird-
That's like racist.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird decisions that were made about these creatures. So as you kind of stare down to the water, focusing on that passageway that you could see, sort of a naturally formed submerged tunnel, you do catch the glinting glimmer of magenta light, followed by the glint of silver. Focusing your Ugo binoculars, which are your eyeballs, you see swarms of adorable fish.
Oh man, I love.
I think the dragon was a better idea.
I love Storm.
Every
Remember
time
the
you
last
post
time we
up
fought
this fish,
Storm?
you always say they're adorable.
There are some
They
lovely
always are.
fish in there. I wish I brought my fishing pole.
And you have your tail. That's,
The last time something bit my tail, I died.
mm.
Well, yeah. So we're all agreed we're doing the dragon plan, right? All right, Hugo. I need another gold coin with light on it.
I thought we were going to find out what's in this tunnel.
I also have a hooded lantern.
I have a bullseye
We
lantern
could-
as well.
I don't think.
could-
I
I
don't
could-
think they work underwater.
Oh, we're dealing with the adorable man-eating looking swarm.
I will
Of,
toss a lighted coin down there.
Okay. As you do, it kind of drifts down and then is immediately swallowed by the hyper-aggressive fish.
They aren't so cute after you get a good look at them.
Why is water bubbling like that?
Oh, one of those fish.
Yes.
Starts
it
being red,
seems.
green streams of rusted metal.
How far away are these fish?
You could ranged attack them, yeah, from the surface. They are just kind of swimming around, living their life like fish do.
MJ, do you know any lightning spells?
No, but I do have this, and I just point at one of them and I cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
I could ask them to run away as well.
All right. The adorable fish try to make their saving throw.
And they do.
They're not having none of that.
Oh, it doesn't seem to do anything to them. Maybe they like bells.
What about a sacred flame as I try to burn them with holy fire?
Yeah, as long as you guys don't go in the water, you could easily nuke them until the swarms essentially disperse.
I point at it and say, I don't like you, fish! And cast Vicious Mockery.
You are successful eventually. They are mocked and told and so on and so forth until they just don't have any strength left to get. They're just like, okay, we'll leave.
After all of that, I turned to the group and said, well, I mean, that's one of the ones we can see at the entrance of this tunnel, right?
I
Did
will
it, you
toss
big uggo.
another golden coin lit up in the thing, see if anything eats it.
Okay. At this point, the fish who have been so berated, they swim away from the coin because they remember that that's what broke up their band in the first place.
Okay.
Money always does.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to tell the fish to beat it, honestly.
Dang.
Oh, missed opportunity.
Wow.
It's on my list.
Shall we go under now?
Looks like it.
All right. So you sploosh down?
Is it like a straight shot down, or is it like I have to actually swim?
As you kind of dive down, you do see the entrance to the cave come into view.
And
But-
from what we know, like this cave is going in the same direction as where we saw the dragon, right? The same mountain.
It'd be nice, yeah.
Okay, good.
Dungeons and Dragons worlds are notoriously hollow, so this may turn into Out of the Abyss.
Yeah.
So we don't know for sure. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Surprise! It was the start of a campaign all along!
I
I'm
would
stuck
pick up
playing
my
Michael Jackson for an entire campaign!
lit coin and
Okay.
continue through the cave.
All right. Do you guys follow, or do you leave Ugo to explore on his own?
We follow. Or
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, it's 5th edition D&D, so as long as you don't get knocked out, you'll be able to hold your breath for hours, I think. The last time I checked, it's a stupid amount. So, okay.
Then why do they give turtles like water hole breathing for 1 hour?
There's, again, a lot of weird choices were made. They're like, hey, turtles, they live hundreds of years, right? We already have a bunch of races that live hundreds of years, so we should probably make the turtles live hundreds of years, right? They're like, nah, bro, 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, but they're turtles, right? So they should be able to, like, swim. No. Well, what about breathe underwater? Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Technically,
Are they good at being ninjas? Nah, not really. Not really.
technically,
Oh,
technically, tortoises are land-based animals, and
Yeah.
turtles are sea creatures. So, like,
Do they at least get access to I don't know, like cooking utensils as a racial so that they could make pizza? Nope. Nope. All right. You guys head through this tunnel. You follow it for a while. Fortunately, there are some air pockets that are sort of trapped in there because of the natural way that the spring kind of pushed the water through, and the ceiling sort of collapsed in certain areas, creating air pockets. You dive up for air. You dip back down. You keep going. It takes a while because you're underwater and nobody has a swim speed. Eventually, you surface in the cave with the goddamn dragon. So there
It's
you
in
go.
that pool, isn't it? Nice. Well, at least we got past the mushrooms.
All right, now you wouldn't know, I guess, at first. It's the cave with the dragon, in so much as
Annie
the
would.
water. Annie would. There's a ledge here. Um, Now there is a way out over here. You go underneath this crystal. You got to use your 3D imagination skills. I think I have an incline I could put down for you. Let's see. Oh, it's elevation. There we go. Yeah, so you guys are basically down in the water, and the rest of the room is up higher. All right. Annie immediately sends you a telecommunications MJ that this is the same damn place.
I was looking through MJ's eyes, so I mean through
Yeah,
Annie's eyes earlier, so I know.
Yeah, so
I want to lean over to everybody.
Oh, that dragon is tiny.
Guys,
well, it's technically medium. It's technically medium,
guys, be careful.
and it's
with the
ferocious
mushrooms.
looking.
Can Ugo pop up and see the because I'm in this underwater, right? I don't see the dragon right away.
Right.
If I pop up and see the dragon right away, I would like to cast something, but that's only if I see it through the elevation.
Yeah, I would say down here in the water, this elevation's about 10-foot drop. You'd have to go over here to get up. I guess if I didn't think about it, but I could have put like a wall up essentially to kind of show, like, hey, we can't see up there yet. There you go.
Ugo has a lit coin and would start swimming towards the entrance then to get up.
Okay.
Oh, real quick, just so that people know, I am a College of Creation bard, which is a UA. So when you use the bardic inspiration that I give you, you get an extra special little bit. It's called a note of potential. So if you use it to add to an attack roll, you get to add that as damage also, and the damage is thunder. If you use it to add to a saving throw, you gain temporary HP equal to whatever you roll, in addition to just being able to add it to your saving throw. And then if you use it to add it to an ability check, you get to roll it twice and choose which one to use.
It kind of sounds like the Maestro that Mercer class he tried to do like a couple years ago. A lot of years ago now, actually.
But it seems interesting. It was good at only 3rd level, which is as high as I took it, so that was the reasoning behind it.
All right. Yeah. So as you begin swimming towards the shore or walking towards the shore, you do hear, with your tremendous perception, tiny footfalls, as if they are made from small creatures with taloned feet. They are making their way towards your location. What do you do?
I would whisper behind me, I hear someone coming from that way, and I'll point towards the... Did you tell us that we're in the same room?
Yeah,
MJ or no?
yeah. At this point, this is the same room that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure MJ mentioned
Yeah,
that when
this
you
is
got there.
the same room that the dragons in, guys. So you need to be careful. Also, if you see big mushrooms, don't go near them. They'll explode, and it's probably bad for you.
Exploding mushrooms. How
Well,
curious.
I mean, they don't really explode. They just shoot out a bunch of spores.
So-
but-
Well, you do see those mushrooms, Ugo. And you have an actual light spell on, so I should probably toggle that to light. Here we go. There we go. The only light in the darkness. So yeah, you see these things. Go ahead and give me a nature check real quick. Yeah, these are bucket bane mushrooms. They can be distilled into a poison that mimics the effects of a bane spell if ingested. Now, the mushrooms themselves can produce a 5-foot radius cloud of spores that mimic the bane effect as well if they are damaged or agitated. It does not deal damage, but it does count as a type of poison.
I will relay that information to my friends. That's 5 feet away from the mushrooms is their spore range.
Okay.
And I will cup my light so I don't, I'm not the stealthiest, but I would hopefully
Okay.
not piss off a dragon. But I
Now
would wait
you
for my
realize
friend to go first.
you realize that these natural crystal formations are providing just enough dim light to kind of allow you to see.
I guess
I probably should not go first.
if we were
All
hearing
right.
like footsteps coming in, I would say duck under the water real quick.
Want me to?
All right, I need everybody to give me a stealth check real quick.
Oh boy.
We're gonna go off of a group, so we need the everybody to pass, or 3 out of 5 of you need to pass.
-1 got an 18.
Okay. Wait, Annie's rolling. Okay, so 1, 2,
No,
3.
why not? She's here, damn it.
Unfortunately, unless Tanji's rocking some secret advantage to stealth, there is some loud splashing that does in fact attract the attention of a well-armored and very handsome kobold.
Best race.
All right, he begins clanking towards you. This kobold is wearing leather plate armor. It's just leather armor, but it looks like plate armor. And he has a shield. Pretty nice. As he kind of approaches, he says something in Draconic. Does anybody speak Draconic?
I think I had picked. Nope.
All
I
right.
spoke every other language.
Nope.
He speaks with a yipping, yarping kobold accent. And then you hear a sort of soft and much more pleasant draconic voice, a reply from the top of the ledge. The kobold seems to be asking the dragon question. The dragon seems disinterested and confused.
Can I? Okay, I kind of want to try something, but I don't want to
Sure.
people what they're wanting to do. I kind of look at the parties like asking if it's go time, pretty much.
Yeah, uncertain of how long we're going to be waiting here, MJ has started ritually casting comprehend languages.
Okay.
I'll nod.
Okay, you're nodding to him. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go this way and open up my coin and cast
And roll into
suggestion at the dragon.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and let initiative determine all that stuff. So, as you go to take some meaningful action, we will roll up into the initiative chart. All right, even small dragons have pretty good passive perceptions. So,
Wow.
all right.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, you trying to hide back there? I see you. Okay. All right. Let's see. Put that over there. These guys are dead. Here we go. All right. If everybody has rolled in, I'll reset the initiative track, and we'll see what happens. As you come splooshing out of the water, this kobold gets a big yellow exclamation mark over his head, as he is like, "The heck?" Because you're not very stealthy, as you
No.
you know, yeah. He doesn't cry out, but further down the passage, you hear the pitter patter of adorable bipedal dragon-like creature feet, and another one is coming running into the room. As it looks around, it does see a weird intruder, and it is going to, using its mighty sling, throw a sling stone at you. This is an advantage because you are adjacent to its ally, but I don't think a 16 would hit.
That hurts my feelings.
Fair enough. That brings us to Annie.
All right, Annie will take the help action to help MJ with whatever his next action is.
All right, fair enough. Okay, Nar, you're up.
So I'm gonna move here so I get a better shot. Oh Jesus! All right. Well, they're attacking us though. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this one. That's all right. With
Okay.
everybody else.
All right,
Oh, no.
as you fire at that one, it raises its shield to defend itself, and the arrow punches through its leather shield and plunges into its little body. It is a beefy boy, though, and still going. It lets out a cry of pain and draconic, and it looks like it wants to flee, and then its eyes flicker with the same magenta light you are starting to see over and over again, and it digs in its heels and clatters its spear against its shield, unafraid. What else you got,
Alrighty.
Nar?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to help you go when he goes.
Okay.
To do whatever you need to do. You
All
got
right.
this. You go. You got this. I'm moving back.
MJ, to you.
All right, MJ is going to climb up this wall here.
All right.
And
Give me that athletics check.
well, yeah. See, that's the thing. I also realized that I took athlete as my variant human feat, so I didn't even need
Oh,
to do
wow.
that, so I can just climb it.
Fair enough. Then you just climb up. MJ riding on your shoulder. Well, bam.
All right.
I will put another MJ down here so you could see in both places at once. Or I guess I'll put another spider. There we go.
All right. I want to look over at our dragon friend here,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to point at it. I want to say, "Beat it." And that is me casting suggestion.
Okay. Let's see. This mighty dragon will try to make a wisdom saving throw. Yes. Here we go.
Yeah. Oh.
It does.
Yeah, it definitely
Okay.
does. In that case, I would like to turn that into an intimidation check.
All right. Is that a thing your bard could do, or
No, I
is
wish.
that?
That would be
Oh,
amazing.
okay. All right.
Bonus
All right.
action, I will bardically inspire Ugo.
Oh man, he's juicing now.
I
He's
know
got
it's Ugo.
help action. He's got bardic inspiration.
And I'm just gonna say, remember to always think twice.
All right. Rounding the corner is another kobold. Here we go. Hip. Yeah. All right. It is going to survey all of these intruders. It's going to yell over to the dragon. The dragon is going to shrug. And then it's going to get super upset because this dragon never takes this shit seriously. And then it's going to take its little sling. And it's going to throw it at this indomitable fucking wall of armor. Here we go. Advantage because pack tactics. 17, not enough.
No.
Alright. Coming around the corner. You see a kobold dressed like a whiz robe. Alright. The kobold dressed like a whiz robe looks over at all of you guys and your various stuffs that you've got going on. It sees this indomitable wall of turtle, and it is going to cast Scorching Ray at you. Let's see. You can rate 3 rays of fire, yada yada. Technically, it counts as an attack roll with pack tactics. Sweet. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. I don't know why it thinks it's blessed. It's not. But a 23 for 9 from the first one, and none of the others hit.
Ow.
Alright, and that will be its turn. Tanji, you're up.
They are
He's
so
going to
good.
rush to Ugo's defense.
Okay.
Alright, so we see those guys. He will take a swipe at the guy to his right.
Nine does not hit. The creature throws up. Well, it doesn't even have a shield. It just ducks.
Alright, unarmed strike.
It somehow avoids that as well.
And then I'll spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
That'll hit. 9 damage is enough to finish it off. Cause kobold. Oh wait,
And-
hold on. It's next to its buddy. And its buddy. Let's see. Just double checking here. Okay. Okay. Nope, he's got nothing. Keep going.
Okay. And last one.
Okay. Is that against this guy right here? Because this one got dropped in one hit.
Then yes, the one next to him.
Okay. Alright, 21 hits. He takes 8 points of damage. And he is... bloodied.
He'll step here and end his turn.
Okay. You can tell that these kobolds, faced with superior opponents, are trying very desperately to throw themselves on the ground, cowering before you, and prostrating themselves for your punishment and command. But as they prepare to drop to their knees and surrender, their eyes flicker with that same magenta light. Ugo, to you.
Yeah, with my previous Arcana and Nature check, do I get the feeling that if I were to try to command them or suggest them like MJ did, that it would be ineffective because this thing, whatever this is, overpowering?
Oof. 5th edition magic, for the most part, if it is the same spell effect, it would just supersede the previous spell effect, unless there was some kind of crazy NPC powers going on. But if it was just caused with standard magic, yeah. Also, if this is a more permanent mind control, you would essentially temporarily wrest control of them, and then more than likely would just default back to whoever was long-term controlling them.
All right, I think Does the dragon look like he's going to do anything, or is it doesn't like give zero shits?
It looks lazy for sure. But
we heard about the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Okay. I think I will. Looking at the dragon, thinking it's the biggest threat, as these little kobolds didn't do much. I will cast suggestion at it as well.
Okay. What is your suggestion?
I will tell it, please, fly away out of the cave, and tell your friends to run away as well.
Okay.
And I'll hold up a snake that I had found from that bit.
Here we go. I'm gonna roll a check. Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, she says she shake her head slowly, left to right.
It's only a +2. You've just rolled really well every time.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that is, I will, toss my gold coin at it, trying to placate it as well.
Okay. Item interaction, you chuck the coin over there. It watches the coin roll into the pile.
That'll be me.
Alright. This kobold's gonna rush up. It will attack Tanji with a mighty dagger. This is with pack tactics. And I guess we're doing +2 on the flakes. So here we go. So there we go. 21 for 3.
Yep.
That's the kind of chip damage kobolds need in their life. Alright. It will then finish its move by shuffling over to here. Redeem, you're up.
We had said that these are the mushrooms that were releasing gas.
Yeah, if they get agitated.
Okay, so I guess what I'll do is run up here.
Okay.
Take out a dagger to attack this one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then
that hits that guy. He takes 12 damage.
And then bonus action, throw a dagger at this mushroom. To try and spew gas at this wizard.
You're only trying to hit an AC of 10. It is going to be a disadvantage because this guy is still standing with all them beef hit points.
Oh.
Because you're in melee. Oh, an 11 will do it. As you hit the mushroom, there is a loud farting sound. And it starts to spray its spores all around it. I think that guy might be out of it. But this guy right here will have to make the save. So let's see what we got. It's a charisma save. Cool. Well, shit. All right. It kind of lets out a few hacking coughs and then wipes at its mouth. It doesn't seem to care.
Then since I hit that one, I'll move back this way near MJ.
Okay.
And end my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. This kobold's in bad shape. It wants to go home, but it can't. This mighty turtle is here. This person's here. Turtle has been invincible. It will just attack Tanji. Here we go. Dragon Shield gets to make 2 attacks. Okay, sweet. All right, it's gonna attack with its spear against Tanji. Here we go. First and second. Both of these are at advantage because pack tactics. 20 for 7 and a nat 20 for 12, but it could be worse. Let's find out. Let's see. Brutal Slash. Attacker rerolls any damage dice that were a 1 or a 2 on this attack roll. Well, that's generous. Let's see. I don't think either. Yep, neither of the dice was a 1 or 2. Okay. So you take 7 damage and then 12 damage. And
Got it.
it will maintain its position. All right, this brings us to the dragon. You hear the bloop 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 of legend. No, it doesn't have any legendary actions. It's a baby. All right, the dragon. Looks around the room, and its eyes kind of flicker between blue and magenta. It's going to make a charisma saving throw. Oh shit. All right. It flies up and perches on this crystal higher up in the cave. And from there, it will... Aww. Is this supposed to say 15? I think it's supposed to say 15. Okay. So it will swoop forward and then breathe at MJ and redeem its breath weapon. And then it will fly up onto the crystal. So it'll go here, breath weapon, up onto the crystal.
Absorb elements.
All right. Make Constitution saving throws because it decided not to breathe deadly acid on you, and it is instead just using its slow breath.
Oh, well, never mind. I don't cast absorb elements then,
Okay.
because that has to be in response to damage.
Okay. All right. The DC was only 11 because it's a baby. But if you failed, you can't use reactions. Your speed is halved, and you can't make more than one attack on your turn. In addition, the creature can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both. This lasts for 1 minute. You get to repeat your saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Well, I am that.
All right.
Do I need to make a separate one for Annie?
Yeah, if she was on your shoulder, for sure.
She's on the face. How about that?
Oh, right, your face.
Nope. She's good.
Okay. And that is all the dragon does. Top of the rounds, kobolds for days. This kobold's going to run forward with its mighty dagger. It's going to move into a flank and attack Tanji. Here we go. 23 for 4. Oof. All right. Annie, you're up.
All right. Annie will... Yeah, we're just going to keep it going. She'll get MJ advantage on his next ability check.
All right, fair enough. Against which target?
If I do it for an ability check, it doesn't matter.
Oh, for ability. Okay, for ability check. Got it. Okay. All right, that brings us to Nar.
Alrighty, so here, so I can get a better look at everything. I'm going to shoot this one here with my hand crossbow.
Okay. Yeah, this one right here?
Yep.
All right, how does he die?
Poor little guy, right through the neck.
Oh man, he drops his spear, and he feels his neck where a bug bit him, and then as he pulls the arrow out, it just ruptures an artery. He just kind of deflates like a water balloon. Yep.
Damn. Alright, well, hey, samurai lady, I want to help you. Take the help action.
All right,
What?
Tanji,
What? Actually, he's so beat up he doesn't really register it.
anything else from Nar?
Well, I'm good.
Okay.
Not being nice.
MJ, you're up.
All right. So I don't get to try to save from this until the end of my turn. So
Correct. Yep.
Before that, has anybody done anything actually successful to the dragon yet?
I
Don't
gave
think
it
so.
a gold coin.
That's true. That's true. Oh, that was the lit gold coin too. I should make sure that's lit up on the map.
Oh yeah,
Here, hold
it's the little one.
No, unless it got buried behind all that coin.
No, it'll shine nice and bright. We gotta light up the room a little bit.
It will shine bright, like a diamond.
Mhm.
I will point at the. Well, now I just made everything else seem dark.
There you
I'll
go.
point at this fella, all the way over here, Mr. Kobold Caster Man, and I will cast Ray of Sickness
That's-
at him.
Wallace the Wizrobe to you, but sure, sure.
It has a little beard.
Well, that's gonna
okay.
miss terribly. Also, I don't know why it
Yikes.
didn't. Does Ray of Sickness not? Can that not be upcast? No, yeah.
At higher levels, when you cast a spell, the damage increases. Were you upcasting it?
Yeah, I was gonna upcast it to third, but
Oh,
it didn't give me an option for whatever reason, which was strange.
all right. But it's a melee attack roll followed by a Constitution save if the melee attack roll hits.
Yeah.
Is that
so
correct?
It missed, so it doesn't
Okay.
matter, but-
Oh man, we might get a poison elemental up in here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my, a CR1 creature chosen randomly by the GM appears within 30 feet of you, and it's hostile to everyone.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
That's good. We got help against
Hold-
the dragon now. Just start it like over here.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
the
do it.
arcane elemental again.
Yeah, it's gonna be a force elemental because it's always a
Yeah, that-
force elemental.
It can't be a force elemental. Oh, jeez. All right. Let's see. Okay.
Hopefully it's not more snakes.
I know, right? So I was checking the CR. I was like, we gotta make sure it's a snake for not bubbles. Okay. No, that's CR2. Oh man, I feel like I let you down.
They're a giant snake.
Yeah, let's check. Let's check at the snake grocery store real quick.
giant poisonous snake is 1.
Is it a straight one? Giant poisonous snake? I thought it was like a quarter.
Or maybe a
We're
half.
trying to get the most for our money here.
There's a fire snake.
Yeah, fire
That's
snake
you
would
on
be good. Yeah, fire snake. There we go. Good choice. Get out there, buddy.
You can thank me later, Bubbles.
Man, my name ain't Bubbles.
All right, hold on, Nar. I ordered you a fire snake. I don't know why it's taking so long to get out here. There we
You
go.
don't get it in under 30 minutes, it's free.
Oh man, that's vicious looking. Okay. I guess I'll roll it up into some initiative here.
It won't start on me automatically.
Oh, my bad. Oh yeah, I guess we should see where it ends up. Okay. Go ahead and roll a D8 for me, MJ. We'll grenade this thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Huh.
No, it would actually be here, and then give me a D6. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be there. So it would probably get pushed out to here. There we go. Or there. All right, nice.
And then I want to
Nice.
use my movement to climb halfway down this rock wall.
Okay, fair enough. You know, tieflings are resistant to fire, anyways. So. Okay. Anything else for MJ? I mean,
well,
if you
I
want to
can't-
summon more monsters, I'm down.
I would, but I can't take any bonus actions because
Oh,
I'm slow.
fair,
Oh,
fair.
right, I need to save against that.
Yeah, you're slow to see if you can.
Can the help give me advantage on that?
Sadly, it cannot. Skill checks
See-
and attack rolls are the only
See,
things you
now
could
I
help
knew
with.
that. I knew that. I was
Yeah.
just hoping that you would fudge it. Oh, hey. Look,
Uh,
I probably
You're
should
fine. You
say-
can make a DC 11 save and throw. It's all
Look, I
right.
have a -1 Constitution, but
All right.
yeah, I made it.
This mighty beast over here is going to. Let's see, how many spell slots you got left? Ooh, you still got another spell slot. Nice. There's nothing to it but to do it. All right. She's going to go ahead and launch some more Scorching Rays. This one will be at Tanji. Here we go. This is with advantage, but not bless. I don't think a 13 hits. They'll fire again. 21 for 7. And they will fire again. 12.
Nada.
All right, and then, like any good kobold with range, they're gonna get the hell out of there. All right, to you, Tenji.
Oh man, he's not looking good. But he will muster his strength and try to swipe at the guys to keep them from Ugo. We'll go for the north one first.
Yeah, that kills the north one outright. 1 hit.
Unbarred attack to the right one.
Totally dead.
Oh, and I see the fire snake there. He's not in any condition though. But they're still in trouble. So with that kobold running off, he's gonna go to the fire snake. And he will use a key point to use Step of the Wind, dodge action as a bonus action.
Dang, tanking with 5 hit points. Alright. Ugo, to you.
How mad does the dragon look that a snake is on its gold?
It does look very, very upset about the dragon on its gold. Or sorry, the snake on its gold.
Gotcha.
If you were a very, very, very tiny creature, it would look like a kaiju battle was about to bust out.
I would tell the people maybe we should leave these two to fight. As I will hold a healing word for whoever goes down. Or I guess healing word for the lowest person when the dragon fires its blast, if it does. That'll be me.
Gotcha. Alright. Raw, you can't technically hold a healing word,
Okay.
but I usually house rule that you can. It's one of the only bonus action things that, we usually let people do. So, that's fine. Alright. Anything else then? You're just going to ready it. So, concentration on that. Kobold is dead. Redeem is up.
I guess I'll just go after this. Oh, okay. What I'm gonna do is run up to here and provide the help action for the dragon against this snake.
Oh, dang. Okay.
All right.
That's a bold move. All right. The snake, by its very nature, I believe, is melting. Yeah, all the coins. Because it constantly deals 1d6 fire damage to anything that's touching. This will make the dragon very upset. The dragon is going to try to get back its breath weapon. It does not. The dragon sees that thing is fiery, and it looks around, upset and confused. It is going to fly down and try and grapple it. Alright, the snake will try to avoid. And does. Alright. That is that. Kobold is dead. Annie.
Annie will lament the fact that she's unable to help me with saving throws, despite the fact that I made mine already. And other than that, she'll climb over here on the wall.
Okay.
He only deals the constant damage in the area that he's on, right? Or is it around him?
It's contact. You have to actually make contact with him.
Okay. So
Yeah, he doesn't have
climb
he
on
doesn't
the
have an
wall
aura or anything.
to where she's like 10 feet off the ground, but she's 5 feet away from him diagonally.
Sure.
And then she's gonna take the help action to whoever attacks the fire lizard next with the advantage, or fire snake.
Okay. Nar, to you.
Sorry, the dragon went, right?
Yeah, the dragon went.
Then my healing word would have been on Tanji then, because she's at Tanji's at the lowest.
Okay. Look, Tanji is just a very beautiful man. That is totally okay.
A very beautiful, bloody man.
Yeah.
No,
And
I'm
these-
gonna turn
these-
the corner. Oh, sorry. What did you say?
Keep going.
It's in the corner, and I see there's 2 options here. I could either fight the dragon or the snake. So I'm gonna shoot the snake.
Okay. That hits. There is a
Then
burst of burning blood as it takes some damage, but nobody is hurt by it because board game.
I'm gonna yell, "Stop melting my coins!" Oh, help action! Whoever attacks that dumbass snake next, you get it.
All right.
You know, yeah.
It's the double helps. Oh no, wait, you had it and then you replaced it. Very nice. Okay. All right. Then that brings us to the fire snake. The fire snake is really upset because it was in the elemental plane of fire just 6 seconds ago. It is going to let out a scree of anger and attack randomly. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, there's a little bug on the wall, right? Okay.
Yep.
All right, so we'll just do a D4.
Surely he wouldn't want to attack the little bug.
Oh god.
Oh.
We're going.
All right.
We're going counter,
It lashes out
counterclockwise.
with its tail. And misses. Okay.
Hey.
And he's
All
okay.
right.
It's okay.
And then Tanji, it goes after you. It's disadvantaged because you're dodging, correct?
Yep.
All right. Maybe. It's happening. There'll be an attack someday, I believe it. While we're waiting for it, MJ, you're up. Oh wow. That's super misses. Let's see what happens.
Even roll 20 was like, I don't want to show this.
Yeah. Let's see. Disadvantage on melee attacks for, oh my god,
Ever.
4 rounds. That's pretty much the rest of its life. Okay. So this thing has disadvantage on everything for the rest of its life. Okay. MJ, to you.
All right. I will. Yeah, what will I do? So I'm assuming that in between all this, I'm still seeing magenta eye flashes from the dragon.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Right.
The dragon
So-
definitely seems to be more in control of itself than any of the other creatures that you've seen, but it definitely is being affected.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to climb to the top of the little cliff that I'm on. I'm going to catapult this fella right here, which once again didn't let me upcast it. Whatever, that's fine. I'll just do the regular.
Okay.
So that's a dex save. Oh boy. In that case, a whole bunch of caltrops fly into the wall.
Okay. Just darts sort of down the
Yep.
wall. Got it.
Somebody was playing jacks.
All right. Anything else?
No, because I can't do anything. Well, I'll climb halfway back down the thing.
How many jacks was it? Was it 5 jacks, son?
Yes.
No?
Yes,
Okay,
son, it
anyways.
was 5 jacks.
I get it.
So yeah, I climbed back down and then I roll. No, I did save. So
Okay.
I don't. But I don't want to do anything with my bonus action, so I'll just do that. And then
Okay.
that's it. I need to update this thing too.
All right. Tanji, you're up. Or sorry, Tanji. Tanji, you are up.
After seeing the blood spray from the crossbow strike, do
Yeah.
I think it is a wise idea to strike it.
If you like being on fire, it is a wise idea. Otherwise, not wise idea.
He will still remain as a viable target for the snake and a defensive
Okay.
posture, taking the dodge action.
All right, sounds good. Ugo, you're up.
Do I see the purple lights in the snake's eyes?
No, the snake is a new arrival, like you guys, so does not seem to have any problems yet. You see an angry light in its eyes.
Yeah.
It mad.
I will walk up. And cast Spiritual Guardian.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Or Spirit Guardian, sorry.
All right. You ain't messing around. Okay. Let's see. Okay. When their turn comes up, they will make their saves.
That'll be me.
Okay. Redeem to you.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and try and kill this snake with a rapier.
Okay. That hits and kills the snake.
All right.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, these are non-magical attacks. Snake is actually still going, because elemental.
Okay.
Oh, and here's your 1d6 fire damage, which you would have, because tiefling.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 1 point of fire damage.
Alright. I guess I'll just stay here. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, the dragon's gonna try and get back its breath weapon. It does not. It's mad. It is going to bite at the creature. Even though it will take fire damage, because the creature is milting its coins. Here we go. It bites a hold of it and gives it a rough shake. The creature flares up, dealing 4 points of fire damage to the dragon. Ultimately, in the end, the dragon wins, and this creature just kind of crumbles into ash and slag, returning to the elemental plane. Furious at their melted coins, the dragon lets out a mewling cry that is, in its mind, a Tyrannosaurus roar, but to you guys is super adorable, kind of sounds like a little puppy. It's very cute. That's all it's got. It's a baby. Doesn't have multi-attack yet. Annie, you're up.
Did it make its wisdom save?
Oh, yeah. It's got to make its wisdom save or get wrecked. Hold on. This is actually at a +2, but it fails. So what is the full damage?
14.
14. All right. It is bloodied. And near death. All right, Annie, to you.
Is the dragon actually still 15 feet up?
No, it would have landed to attack.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Annie will move over to here and then give advantage on the next attack versus the dragon.
Okay. Nar, to you.
Alrighty. Oh, well, that's a lot of shit going on here. Alright. So, well, I'm glad the snake's gone. Now I gotta kill that other snake. So I can get
Don't
my
kill
treasure.
it, Nar.
How am I gonna get the treasure?
Just aim for its foot or something.
Alright,
while it's knocked out.
Alright, yeah, 15 will hit. Oh, actually, shit, a 15 won't hit. Because, alright. Alright, you take a shot. Nah, Bless was back before the long rest, or the short rest, yeah.
Hey, right.
As you fire on the dragon, it hits the dragon and skates off of its scales. As that happens, combined with the spirits that are attacking it, its eyes fade from blue into a brilliant magenta. It is extremely pissed.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna use the help action to say, you should probably kill that damn thing. And then I'm going to take a step back around that corner.
MJ, to you. You might be muted, MJ. I'm not sure. We can't hear anything you're saying.
Yeah. Sorry. I was...
Okay.
Something. Anyway. I will... Okay, so am I able... I know you said it's bloodied and near death, which makes me nervous because I don't want to accidentally kill it.
Yeah.
So, like, with catapult or something, would I be able to deal non-lethal damage, or would that just straight up kill it?
Damage that can't be non-lethal is like any sort of elemental damage, like fire, yeah, cold, things like that.
I think, yeah, bludgeoning. So I will
do
that.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, it's dex save.
Yeah, it's at a higher level too because I'm out of first level spell slots.
It makes the save.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. I once again just continue the line of caltrops in the back wall.
All right. That takes us to Tanji.
In a desperate, frantic manner, before people can actually do permanent damage to it.
Okay.
He's gonna dance over here, and as he's swinging his blade, he's gonna flip it so the dull end is coming towards it.
Nice. Very Ruin Kenshin. Okay.
Yeah.
This creature has an armor class of 16. But you have advantage on the attack. Oh, all right. You critically bonk it on the noggin. Let's see how bonked that noggin is. Stunning blow. Max damage, Constitution save, or stunned. That would have been a fight-ending crit right there. It is KO. However, if it remains in this area, it will die from the Spirit Guardian damage. So just keep that in mind. You either need to get the turtle out of there, or you got to get the dragon out of there, or you got to turn off the spirits. So, but either way, you knock that thing the hell out.
I'm not able to pick it up because I use my action, right?
Right.
I will hastily urge Ugo to either shut off a spell or move away so he doesn't kill it.
Okay.
And I will stay put.
All right, Ugo, to you.
Ugo is not very fast, but I will walk as I'll pick up my gold coin as I go further down the tunnel, trying to find where that mage was.
All right, as you go, your spirits follow you. Okay. You do not see them currently.
Do I hear anything?
Yeah, with your passive, you could hear that it is hiding in this grassy nest over here.
Right, I'll use my action to continue walking towards it then.
Okay. Redeem, to you. You may be muted, Redeem.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'll bonus action dash to go towards Ugo.
Okay. All right, then top of the rounds. Oh, your bonus action dashing. Okay. Ugo seems intent on this pile of grasses right here.
Okay, I think I got this far. All right, I guess I'll hold an action to.
With your passive perception of 17, you know that the creature is hiding in the grasses.
I guess I'll like. I don't know if they understand common or not, but I guess I'll yell out. Do you understand what I'm saying? And
okay.
I'll hold an action to have my crossbow out.
Oh, damn. Okay. From the grasses, you hear, in common,
I understand. I understand. I need help. We all need help. A dwarf came and took over. A dwarf came and took our minds away.
As you said, I'll look to Ugo and say, I think we have somebody who can give us some information. And ask him if he wants to shut down.
I don't know if
down
Ugo
his-
can turn off because it's not his turn. I don't know if he can turn it off.
Oh, you could drop concentration as a free action. So,
Okay, Ugo would drop concentration then.
if that is the case, there are no other threats. This kobold temporarily has its mind about it and is willing to surrender. You guys all right with that? Or if so, I could take you out of initiative.
Tanji was only concerned with the dragon. Kobolds are.
Okay.
I want to keep my crossbow on it just in case.
Okay.
Who doesn't see a threat?
All right. The kobold crawls out of the grasses, and it explains to you in sort of faltering speech that
You killed everyone. You killed everyone. Did you kill the dragon?
We did
No.
not kill the dragon. Does it look like he's struggling to maintain control?
a little bit, yeah.
Can I cast keep guidance on him to help him maintain his sanity?
I mean, it would help with things, but it wouldn't necessarily help with any saving throws he has to make. But yeah, it would
I would still do it.
appreciate.
Resistance.
Yeah, he'd appreciate it, RP wise, that you're trying to help him. All right. She says,
Well, we were raising the baby. We had this place we found to raise the baby, teaching the baby to be a dragon. But then the dwarf came. He had a crazy look in his eyes, and it was a horrible wound. He kept saying he needed a safe place, So I showed him. There's some ruins back here. We've never been able to figure them out. But he did. And then he locked himself inside. And everything seemed okay from there, but all we could think about was keeping him safe. When we heard there were people here, we lost control.
That is most unsettling. Did you lose your mind after he went in the ruins?
We just sort of did whatever he asked, and then we haven't seen him since. But yet, when we saw you were here, we knew that you were here for him. We knew that you had to be stopped. Oh, but now everyone's dead. Except the baby. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you or the baby. Tie me up, please.
I'll take out my rope and agree to tie him up.
okay.
And
Can
I'll
you
say
Very good.
I'm going to take him towards the dragon so you can see that it's okay.
Okay, sure. Deep sigh of relief when they see that the dragon is just unconscious.
On the way back, can Ugo see if any of these guys are, like, anything but decapitated? If there's any chance to save any of them?
Yeah. Give me a medicine check. The skill that nobody ever trades. Okay,
am
nice. Yeah. You are able to patch a lot of them up.
I do have a healer's kit.
Okay. All right. So they're all KO, but you were able to sort of patch them up a little bit. But time is of the essence. They could wake up in 1d4 hours and be right back at it trying to kill you.
I will tell
anybody-
our kobold friend that they are alive.
I guess I'll tie them. I'll like while the party would talk to them, I would tie up these kobolds with any other rope, like do like a kind of a weaker knot, so that when they do wake up, they'll have maybe it'll take some time, but they'll be able to get out of it.
Okay. The kobold from her bondage says,
You are very kind. If you can take that dwarf away, I will let you have half of Penny's treasures.
Yeah, too late, little guy.
I mean, if that's all that's left, we'll take half of what's left. Yeah.
Oh, there is treasure in that pile that even Penny doesn't need. And you can have my staff. I dropped it when I ran away. It should be in the hallway.
MJ, hearing that, starts looking for the staff.
okay.
By this point, Nar is finishing piling his skulls because his backpack. Yeah, stands up. Well, I think our job here is done, everybody.
No, it's not. Nar.
All right. The staff that they dropped is a staff of the Adder. It can be attuned by a cleric, druid, or warlock. Here, I'll just post the stats in.
Looks like it's a staff for bubbles.
There you go. Cleric, druid, or warlock.
I spend 10 minutes ritual casting Identify so that we actually know that. And then I toss it off to the side because I can't use it.
Fair enough. In the pile of...
Here, you guys, maybe one of you can use it. I don't know.
In the pile of coins, there is a sword. It is too big for any of the kobolds to use, being a long sword. I guess they could have used it two-handed, but, whatever. It is a sword of vengeance.
I spend 10 minutes ritual casting Identify so that we know that.
Oh, fair enough. Alright, so a sword of vengeance is a +1 weapon. In addition, let's see. It will make you go crazy. So, use it at your own risk.
So there's a pretty powerful sword there, but also it'll make you crazy. So I don't know if you want to use it.
Well, what about you? Or you go?
Ugo would like to maybe ritual cast detect poison and disease on this mushroom to try to harvest some.
All right.
Yeah, these mushrooms could totes be harvested. It's just a herbalism kit. Anybody that's got herbalism kit, you can just start harvesting it.
Nope.
That I do. I've got a disguise
Just a
kit.
healer's kit.
I've got a love letter from Billie Jean.
Why didn't you use that during the fight?
So yeah, love letter is one of the starting items that you get with the entertainer background, and so I just decided that it was probably from Billie Jean.
But I thought she wasn't your lover.
That's what I have in my item's description. I have.
Oh, okay.
The only thing in the description says Billie Jean is not my lover.
Okay. Even though she sent you a love letter. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the last conscious kobold, who is now tied up, tells you that you should, you'll have to somehow get into the ruins to get to the dwarf. They have never bothered to try to get in because they consider those ruins cursed. There is a stone lion. Is very scary.
Is it capital C cursed or is it quotation marks cursed?
It's like they think it's cursed.
Well, Let's get a move on then.
I mean, if we want that 1,000 gold or one question from the guy, we don't really have much of a choice.
We didn't ask him what question he wanted, did we?
But I think it was just any question he would answer or something like that. I'm not sure why that would be
Per
worth more
person?
than 1,000 gold. But...
Yeah, they're gonna have one of the members of their cult basically kill themselves to answer a question for you. That's how bad they want this guy back.
Oh, since I like knowledge, that might be ideal for me.
No, we're taking the gold, man.
Do you think
Yes,
we
I'm
all?
taking-
Do you think we have time for a short rest before we go into the ruins?
I have some
Well-
potions if you want potions,
Uh,
which I am
also
gonna chug
have-
also, by the way.
I mean, it sounds like he's
they're
been here
they're
for
a monk. They
while.
want them key points.
Yeah.
I don't think it hurt us to take a short rest.
Yeah, I think as long as you aren't near breath weapon or spell range of the kobolds, you should be okay. Just in case they wake up after or during your short rest.
And there's a bed right here.
Yeah, it's true. Has a nice
guess we
reptile smell to it.
We can look at this door while you take a rest and try to figure out the puzzle.
Okay. He'll take a seat here and start meditating.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I got
use,
these tools.
I'm gonna use my arcane recovery to get a spell slot back during this short rest.
All right. As you approach the room, it is a 30-foot by 30-foot room with 4 massive stone pillars holding up a squat 15-foot ceiling. There are unusual tiles on the floor, and the western wall is dominated by the stone face of a lion. The lion has its mouth shut and is staring stoically ahead.
I want to take a closer look at this tile on the floor.
Okay,
This one.
sure. Give me an investigation if that's what you're going
Yeah.
to use. Okay. Other than looking very obviously different than the rest, you're not able to discern any hidden mechanisms or anything in particular that would kind of make it stand out as unusual.
Can I ritual cast taking out my little bones and lay them on the tiles and cast augury to see if stepping on them would be a good idea?
Sure. All right.
Get away from the lion head. If you're gonna do that.
Okay, that's Wheel or Woe, I believe. Or Wheelie Woe, if it's both. Let's see.
And I did mark off I have bones, if that matters.
Okay. So let's see. Casting gem and laid sticks, blah, 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 blah. Ask a question. Wheel for good, woe for bad. Nothing for results that are not especially good or bad. You receive nothing.
I don't think the tiles are important as you're looking at them.
I would
At least stepping on them would not make a.
Yes,
Different.
stepping on them is not important.
I want to investigate the lion head.
Okay. Let's see.
20.
Nice.
Oh, natural 20. Okay. The lion is actually a door. A stone door with no discernible hinges. And no discernible lock. The lion's mouth is clamped down, but open enough that it sort of like looks like it should be biting down on something. It reminds you of like when you used to rob rich people, and
Mhm.
they would have like the fancy door knockers on their doors.
So
Yeah.
during this short rest, I want to ritually cast Unseen Servant,
Okay.
and then I want to have the Unseen Servant walk onto one of these tiles.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay. What if I have him walk back and forth on all 5 tiles?
Is he walking backwards while smoothly moving his invisible feet?
You might indeed say that, although you can't really
Okay.
see it, because he is indeed unseen.
I thought you maybe gave him an extra pair of your shoes and your other white glove. So, but that's fine. It doesn't seem to have any. Yeah, the tiles don't seem to do anything.
I'm gonna relay my information. Yeah,
Okay.
so it looks like it's supposed to be like a door knocker, something in this thing's mouth. Exactly how we're supposed to get one of those damn things, I'm not sure.
How about we use that staff?
Maybe there's one in the room.
Yeah, I mean, we could use the staff. Let's try the
Stick it in
staff.
its mouth.
There you go.
Oh, but I quite like this snake. And I'll hand over the staff.
Okay.
Right. I take it and I insert it into its
As
mouth.
you move to put the staff in its mouth, it animates, opening its mouth and then clamping down on the staff.
Did you like that, Mr. Lion? Or
Nothing seems to be happening.
He really is an snake bite.
Maybe
Yeah.
you just need to walk inside of its mouth.
I feel like that's a terrible idea.
Alright, I want my unseen servant to step on the tiles again, see if anything changed.
Okay. With a stick in its mouth, a magical stick, you have the unseen servant step on all the tiles. Nothing happens.
Alright, I want to try to see if it can, like, pry up one of them, see if there's something underneath it.
Okay. It has like a 3 strength, a 4 strength, something like that.
Well, no, that's mage hand.
Yeah. It's trying. It's trying, boss. They're built into the. Yeah, they're built into the floor. They're built into the floor.
Hey, I think I got an idea, but I don't know if you guys are gonna like it.
Well, we won't find out unless you tell us.
Well, it's a lion, right? It doesn't really like to eat sticks. Right?
I don't know, maybe
I
it's
only
quite
have 5
dark.
rations. Right? What if we put meat in its mouth?
Seems rather risque.
Yeah.
How about I just step on one of these and you all step out of the way to see what happens?
The tiles that the unseen servant's been stepping on.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
I've
how
been having
heavy is
my
the unseen
little
servant?
invisible friend hop all over those. Nothing happens.
I mean, an unseen servant's a medium creature. It's like lore-wise, it's kind of like an air elemental, like a real crappy one. Yeah, but it could be looking for a non-elemental creature. It could be looking for a non-magical creature. I mean, you could certainly try stepping on it yourself.
My god told me it does not matter, but you can try.
He'll wait till people get out of the way of the lion's mouth.
Oh, in case there's a nice breath weapon.
Yep.
Straight down the hallway. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And he will ready the dodge action as he steps on the one
Sure,
in front of
sure.
him.
All right. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Hold
I
on.
want to see
Stay there.
what happens
Okay.
if my unseen servant
I'm gonna step on this
tugs
one.
On
Okay.
the staff.
Wait, what happened? Were you checking on the staff?
I want to see what happens if my unseen servant tugs on it.
Oh, okay. As the unseen servant goes to tug on the staff that is in the lion's mouth, the lion lets out a frustrated roar. I need your unseen servant to make a saving throw. Let's see. Unseen servants have stats. Sort of. Needs to make a charisma saving throw. DC 14.
So the only thing it specifically says that it has is a strength of 2. So
Yeah, so you would just roll a D. Yeah, just roll a D20. Assume everything else is a 10.
All right.
Okay.
Well.
The unseen servant disappears. And as it does, there is a boom of thunder that echoes through the chamber. Let's see. This is similar to a thunder step. So everybody within 10, everybody within 10 feet of, oops, sorry about that. Everybody within 10 feet of your unseen servant when it disappeared would need to make Constitution saving throw DC 14.
Yeah, I don't think that's anybody, so that's convenient.
Okay.
Guys, don't mess with the pole.
When he pulled it, did it open wider?
As if to finish things up, when he pulled on it and tugged it, it gave him a chance. You know, he tugged it left, he tugged it right, tried to, gave it a little rattle. The replaying the events, the lion head spit out the staff in disgust, roared, and as it roared, the unseen servant disappeared. And then anybody that was nearby would have taken thunder damage.
Yeah, so there was one person who came through here before, right? I don't think standing on the tiles is their solution. Unless they, ripped off all their limbs.
All right.
I mean, they
Your
seem to be able to control minds. Maybe that's how they did it. There were 4 of those kobolds.
Yeah. Look, hang on. I'll be right back. Nara's gonna walk back to the kobold that's tied up.
Yeah.
Right. He's still of his right mind, right?
Let me check.
I mean, you got to make an hour worth of saving throws now, Crash.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So you go back to talk to the kobold that's tied up. Okay. What do you ask him?
Hey man, what I'm looking for is something meaty, maybe a gazelle leg or something like that.
We had to leave all of the meat in that room, and then it would disappear. The dwarf said it needed all the food. It took all our food.
Well, one of your buddies here dead, right?
I was assured by the rotund dragonborn that they were okay.
I'm gonna look at one duck. No, that one definitely was staying. I'm gonna have to take him with me. Good luck back there, man. I'm gonna pick up one of the kobolds and carry him to the room.
Oh, Bernie, I thought you made it. I was wrong.
Yeah, apparently not. As I get a distance away, I fire the hand crossbow into him a couple of times.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Retrieve my bullets because
Okay.
I spent 75 gold pieces on this fucking thing.
All right.
Yeah, so,
Nar returns holding the body of a large toddler. Oh wait, it's a dead kobold.
Hey,
right.
you go. Apparently this one didn't make it. What we're going to do is feed it.
Why is there holes in it?
Well, it fought us. Remember that? Remember when it fought us? Well, what we're going to do, we're going to feed it to that there lion thing. All right.
That seems very barbaric.
I thought you
Well,
were saving
Were there any more fish inside the pond?
Any more fish in the pond? Oh yeah, there's definitely fish in the pond. They just were killing you.
I'm gonna knock on the lion, and I'm gonna toss the kobold's body in.
Okay. The lion opens its mouth and it chomps down on the kobold.
That is quite gruesome, Nar.
Yeah, you might want to look away, man. Well, everybody get away from me, because I'm going to tug on it, and I don't want to lightning damage you if I fuck this up. Wait, you go. You're the only one with the light. Give
Yes,
me
come
one of
back.
them coins.
Hugo, come back.
Ugo has walked away.
Okay.
Please give me
No.
one of the coins. Yeah, the hell of it. All right, I'm gonna feel around for the body.
Okay, you feel the body.
I'm gonna tug on it a couple times and then let go.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand or a death saving throw. Okay. As you are feeling around, grabbing the body, you try a number of different things. Kind of flop the limbs and the tail here and there. You hear squelching sounds. The body died, minutes ago, so there's a lot of blood squirting out of the holes in its neck.
That was an hour ago.
At one point, there is. Oh, right, wink. Yeah. All right. At one point, its tiny fist hits the lion and makes a knocking sound. And the lion says, I will open.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
Well, fuck. Hey.
You will need to. Oh, stop moving your minis, because you are in a boss fight.
What?
As the door disappears, you see a crazed dwarven monk on the other side. He is his beard is you don't because it's too dark. He can see you though because dark vision. His beard is smeared with gore and blood, and he lets out a hoo-ha of alarm as he rushes Nar to punch him to death.
Oh, no.
Wait,
All
what's
right.
going on?
Everyone needs to roll initiative.
Oh, my face!
So wherever you're at, that is where you're at when the door opens and combat starts.
I can't see him either because around the corner, so I can't even say anything.
Oh no. Okay.
Did the door go away quick? Somebody with dark vision, tell me.
The door's open,
I think I'm hearing
And I
somebody grunt. What's
and I
the
think I
grunt
hear.
noise?
I think I see a rat in the corner over there.
Oh, did it eat the cold bowl?
I should have lit my lantern once Ugo walked away.
All right, here we go. They're all rolled into initiative. We'll put on some boss music here, and we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. Good thing about one shots is not like you get to see those characters again in the ways. Anyways, all right. Nar, you're up first. You hear a cry from the darkness in front of you. It sounds savage, and primal, and a little dwarven.
I'm gonna use the dodge action because honestly I can't see shit.
Okay.
And I can't figure out where I am, so I don't know if I can move. So.
Oh, yeah, it's that dark. Okay. All right. I mean, if you want, you could try backing away from the voice. You want to back away from the voice?
If I can.
Okay,
I'm gonna start.
sure.
I can turn and move towards the light while dodging.
Okay. All right. I think you got
There
one
you
more.
go. There's some screaming coming from the other room. I think somebody might need help. Medical
Okay.
attention.
Annie,
Hello, Nar.
you're up.
All right, Annie will. Well, Annie can see. I guess Annie's just gonna scurry on the ceiling over to like right here,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right. You hear a squeak, squeakum, squeak, squeak of violent intent. All right. Coming out of the room is a rat you know is a bad guy because it's got a spiked collar on. It sniffs the air. It remembers it doesn't need to because it's got dark vision. And it is going to come on over here and attack Redeem. Here we go. 15 for 3. Doesn't get past your defenses. All right. That brings us to Ugo.
Ugo would go help the person in need that Nar said is in there. And
Okay.
Go forward. 15, 30. I do not see. I see some little rats, but I guess I will cast Bless on the 3 people I do see. So, Taji, Redeem, and Nar.
All right.
That'll be me.
Okay. That brings us to Redeem.
All right. This rat tried to attack me, so I'm gonna attack it.
All right. Yeah, that definitely hits a rat. It reminds you of back when you were level 1. And you had to clear out the cellar of the tavern. You run it through with that rapier. It's Dunskies.
And then I'll run over here to try and get a quick look on the inside. See the monk, and then get behind this pillar.
All right.
And I'll end my turn.
All right. That brings us to the monk. All right. Let's see. As the monk starts his turn. Nice. Okay. That's good. All right. The monk will let out another furious primal roar. In that roar, does anyone speak Dwarven?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You hear him shout, "My baby."
You think he's related to the kobold?
All right. It's gonna rush out, and it's gonna follow after that person that it initially saw that made that looked there. There we go. Redeem. All right. You looked at it. He looked at you, and that's that. All right. It's gonna attack you with his fists. That is a miss.
Yep.
It will attack again. Also a miss. MJ, to you.
Alright, so these are pillars, right?
Okay.
These are pillars, right? Like I can't see.
Yeah, they're super thick pillars. I don't know why they're not dynamically lit. It's probably because of a total hack. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it looks way cooler. Alright.
So I'm gonna move to right there.
Alright.
And then maybe right here. One of your walls is funky because I can't see past right here.
Oh, that is weird.
might be
You're a
dark
human
in
though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dark. It's darkness.
Ah, okay.
You just can't see if there's no light.
It's your human weakness.
This
Yeah.
is why I don't ever play as humans. Anyway,
Yeah.
so there's still a rat over here, or is the rat dead?
That rat got stabbed.
Okay. I will cast Bane on this fella right here.
Okay. He makes the save.
Ah! Yeah, I guess that's it. I will bardically inspire Redeem.
Okay. Redeem, you get a bardic inspiration die. D6. Alright, Tanji, you're up.
Seeing that monk come out, he's going to step forward and wield the dull side of his blade as he begins his assault.
Alright, +2 flank. Go for it. Yeah, 28 would hit, for sure.
Okay, he'll make an armed strike. And what's this way here? Can I make that a stunning strike, or do I have to forfeit the damage?
No, that's all part of the equation.
Okay.
However, worth noting, when you strike him the first time, then when you strike him the second time, you feel a piercing scream in your mind.
Oh boy.
Take 3 psychic damage, and then from the second attack, 3 more psychic damage.
Yikes.
Alright, it's gonna try to make what is this? Constitution save?
Nope.
Alright, here we go. They fail.
Alright, he's stunned. And then he will follow up with Flurry of Blows. So I guess both those have advantage now.
Alright, that is a hit. As you hit, you hear that scream again in your mind. Taking 5 and then 7 points of psychic damage. Let's see what the critical hit does, though. Alright, let's see. With your 4th attack against him, you land a critical hit. Let's see. As you do, you smash into his toes. His speed is reduced by half for 2 rounds.
Dang, the toes least a half. Oof.
Nice.
And Agile Parry going. That's it.
Okay. All right. That brings us to this other rat. All right, the rat comes scurrying out, its eyes ablaze with magenta light. It rushes to protect the dwarf. Here we go. This is pack tactics. 19 for 5. All right. That brings us to top of the round with Nar.
Alright, I'm gonna hand crossbow shoot the dwarf.
Okay. The dwarf is stunned, so that would be an advantage, but that still does not hit.
Alright.
Don't forget bless.
Oh, you're right, yeah. It was a 15 hit.
A 15 does not hit.
Damn. Alright. Well. I'm going to use help action to help beat that asshole up then.
Alright.
Hey, kick that guy's ass! He's yelling and shit.
Worth mentioning, when you damage him, you do take, as there's a scream of, in your mind, 3 points of psychic damage.
Oh, it happens even if, like, just from attacking.
Oh yeah, just from attacking him.
Already? Ah, man, I've got a fucking headache.
And it's happening even though he is stunned.
Alright.
Alright. Annie.
Alright, Annie's going to use her movement to move. We'll say she'll dash and move to right here. That way the stream gets movement.
Oh, okay. I could just make you more Annies. Hold on. There you go.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
But that's pretty much all she's gonna do anyway. Actually, she'll move where she's like on the ceiling above him. How high is the ceiling here?
15 feet.
In that case, she'll move onto the side of this pillar, 10 feet
All right.
up, and give advantage on whoever attacks him next.
All right, fair enough. Okay, on initiative count 20.
Oh yeah, layer action, boy!
All right, you hear the scrabbling of stone, and know that another rat has joined the fray.
It's a lot less terrible than I was expecting.
Yeah. All right. This rat is dead. Ugo, you're up.
Okay. Ugo would slowly walk in. 10. Go here. There. And then I would cast a spiritual weapon
All right.
of a giant book right by the monk.
Okay.
Whoa.
A giant book, spiritual weapon, huh? Okay.
I like it. And it's gonna smack him across the face.
All right.
At advantage.
It does. It smacks him right across the face. As it does, Ugo, you take 7 points of psychic damage.
Even
Man,
though
nobody
spiritual
is
weapons,
blessed.
It's sort of its own thing.
I lose concentration on bless.
All right.
As my action, can I give a healing potion to my friend right in front of me?
Sure. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can administer it then.
Okay. I will do that then. Take 5 points of healing.
Thank you.
All right. Redeem to you.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go for this attack on this monk.
Okay.
With advantage.
Is a fantastic attack on the monk.
Right.
Anything else?
I think that's all I can do. So, and I'll
All right.
stand here to keep giving flanking.
As you struck the monk, you did take a point of psychic damage.
I'm been really lucky today.
As Brother Cyril's turn comes back around, he is stunned. Those of you who could see him, you see that his wounds begin to unnaturally heal and stitch themselves back together. Alright, as his turn ends, he comes out of his stupor. MJ, to you.
Alright, I am gonna take my movement to scooch around over here. And now I see this whole mess.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to make an investigation check. See if I can figure
Sure.
out what in the world is going on.
Okay.
gosh.
What's up?
He actually doesn't get unstunned until the end of my turn.
Oh, right. Till the end of your turn. In 11, you're not sure. It's some kind of religious or arcane chamber.
Alright.
Maybe a shrine. All right.
Can I tell enough to know what that is?
That is meat and fish.
Okay.
All right. Tanji, you're up.
He's gonna steal his mind as best he can and continue his non-lethal assault.
Okay. All right. 16 does not hit.
Wow. All right.
Wait, but you did have a +2 flank, so an 18 does hit. All right. You take 5 points of psychic damage.
Okay, unarmed.
14 does not hit.
And I'll flurry of blows. Oof. Man. Alright, that's all I got.
All right. As your turn ends, this angry rat is going to attack. Let's see. It will attack you because you've hit, or at least been trying to hit, its master. So here we go. It's 18 for 3 because pack tactics from rat.
I will use my how's it called? Come on. Defensive duelist feat.
Okay.
My AC 220.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right, Nar, top of the round to you.
All right, so I'm going to shoot him with my hand crossbow again.
Okay. I
Hey.
don't think this advantage thing's there, but you're probably going to reapply it, right?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
going to.
Yeah, sure. 26 definitely hits. 17 points of damage.
Yeah. I don't know. I
All
keep
right,
telling everybody, beat up that
you
dwarf
watch
guy.
as the body that you are attacking. There are places where, as the skin kind of tears away from these attacks, there is sort of a rubbery, purplish texture beneath them.
I'm gonna point that out to everybody. You guys see that, or am I just hallucinating because of the snake venom?
You also see the dwarf is not bleeding red blood, but sort of a inky sort of ichor is kind of coming out of the wounds.
Yeah, you know, it's probably the venom. We'll just keep going.
Its mouth is kind of foaming, and it's or the dwarf, his mouth is sort of foaming up, is mixing with his beard, and he just keeps slowly muttering, "My baby," over and over and over again. All right, Annie, you're up.
Okay. Alright.
Annie, you're in the worst initiative with a master rogue because he's just he's stealing your job.
Annie will disengage and
Okay.
then run over and perch back on MJ's face.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it.
Okay. This giant rat is going to scurry up to you, MJ, and past you because it's got to save its master.
I'm gonna make an opportunity attack with my rapier.
Do it. Oh shit. As it runs past you, you skewer it. It's done.
After I kill it, I just whisper to myself, tell me once again, who's bad?
Alright, as initiative count 20 comes up, yet another rat comes pushing up through the loose stones of the floor and rolls itself into initiative. Alright, and I think it acts immediately. Let's see, we go, yeah, down to 17. There we go. Alright, the same thing, it's gonna run past you, try to get to over here. It will attack this monk. Here we go. That's a nat 20 for 5 damage, but let's see what happens. All right, piercing. The rat latches onto your arm. So you'd have to make a DC 14 strength check to free your arm from the rats. But a failed attempt would deal damage. So it's grappling you, but you're grappling it, kind of deal. Yeah, that's the wrong one.
So
But
embrace it.
yeah, sure, yeah. This is where rats come from. All right. Master
Oh.
Splinter
Save
is
an hour later.
his mom was a rat and his dad was a samurai. That's how it went down, I think.
Man, first you threw kobolds at me, now you're bringing up were-rats. I miss Zeglu so bad right now.
I think
someone's got it.
yeah. All right. Ugo, you're up.
Is it still a help action on the monk?
Yes. Nobody has attacked the monk yet.
Yeah, seeing as it's hard to hold concentration with all this screaming in my head,
Yeah.
I will cast a level 3 guiding bolt at it.
Oh damn. Okay. Oh yes.
I love
You
that spell
blast
so
him.
much.
You blast him, and it's radiant damage too. As you blast him with radiant damage, the regeneration that you see going on stops.
And I will bonus action spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I think that's 2 spells.
No,
It's the bonus.
spiritual weapon's spiritual weapon's ongoing effect. So
Yeah.
Oh, right.
it's one of the best spells of the whole game.
It's
All
good stuff.
right, you follow up with a crit that you gave yourself, which is always a nice feeling. An eruption of force magic, quadruple damage. So please roll 2d8 more dice. All right. Yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it. There is sort of a crunching sound, and
Oh,
he
no.
falls to the ground.
We're supposed to knock him out.
Can't be helped.
I
Oh,
can
well.
still ask my question if that is what you want.
But the last 2 hits against him, there were some psychic screams on the way out.
Fuck you.
All right, as he dies, you see the magenta light fade from these rats' eyes. They're like, "Where did we get these S&M collars?" And they look around confused.
I stare at the one biting me like intensely.
Yeah, it sort of opens its mouth and plops to the floor.
I hiss at it.
Okay. The rats would like to be excused from combat, if that is all right.
I don't know.
Unless you want to put them down.
Annie's
I don't know.
hungry. No.
Oh, jeez.
Ugo does not care about little rats.
I think
I will
they can
leave.
probably go.
All right, I'll leave the fate of the rats to off camera. Who knows what happened to those sweet boys? All right. That being said, you have killed your target. I don't know what you want to do now.
MJ looks back towards everybody and says, "Guys, there's something weird going on in here. You might want to look at this." And then, with advantage due to the help of Annie, which makes no sense, but is somehow
Sure.
a thing, I will repeat my investigation check.
Okay.
No, that's
Oh,
better than
I actually
11.
have music for this room. Hold on. So quiet. Yeah, as you investigate the room, you determine that this, at one time, was a shrine for worshippers of the Titans. basically, small folk who sold out and sought the Titans' favor during the previous age when the Titans were in charge of everything, and the little folk were getting their butts handed to them on the daily. There were sympathetic cults that basically worshiped the Titans as living gods. This particular shrine was set up as a place of protection for those followers.
Place of protection for the Titans, for Titan worshippers.
Mm-hmm. You are unsure how this dwarf knew of its location, or even how, in their maddened state, they knew how to get in. But you can see half-eaten animal carcasses and fish just strewn about the room. From what you could tell, the dwarf was gorging itself. Mad intake of proteins.
Does the blood seem to be like, or does the red seem to be like luminescent blood, or is it like paint, or?
It's just paint.
Okay. I want to prestidige away the nastiness over here.
Okay.
And see if it, does it cause any of the? Do it actually? Shit! I didn't fucking. Alright, I'll ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. All right. While you're doing that, what are the rest of you up to?
I guess I would want to look at the monk to see if he's any way of saving him.
As you are kind of taking a look at the monk, you see that the meat, the muscle beneath the skin, is just sort of undulating on its own.
Does he have anything on him?
The monk was pretty classic monk, just wearing some clothes. No armor, no weapons.
Is the spot where he got stung, is that visible anywhere?
Yeah, as you start to look over the body, you do find a very large, very infected wound on his side. Most of the buck is pretty smushed from that insane spiritual weapon there at the end. But you do see that there was sort of it almost looks like with your medical training, an injection site.
I am sorry. I might have overdone it with my book.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
I
think we can all chalk this up to rabies. Take them in.
Can I, I guess we saw purple, something looked like kind of is coming out of him. Can I make a medicine or use my healer's kit to try to see what that was?
Yeah, from many of the lacerations from Tanji's sword, you kind of peel back the skin, and there is just sort of a pulsating purple flesh there. It retracts from your touch, and you realize that what you thought was muscle tissue is actually dozens and dozens of tentacles.
Looks like a baby.
Wait,
Man,
what?
that old man told me there wasn't going to be no tentacles.
With my order specifically dedicated to eradicating fiends and extraplanar things, do I have any idea what this could be?
Go ahead and give me a history or arcana check with advantages based on your character backstory that you have for a one-shot character, which I appreciate. Almost as much as someone doing an entire research project on Michael Jackson. So.
I've listened to nothing but MJ for the past 3 days.
A lot of far realm creatures have tentacles. That is true. Aberrations have a lot of tentacles. You have not heard of this type of creature, nor have you seen this phenomenon before. But it definitely feels like an aberration situation.
Does he have any kind of sigil that dictates what order he belonged to, so I can take it back?
Yeah, I mean, they told you at the very beginning. He's a proud member of the Cult of Dolan.
He said there's like a bunch of like tiny little tentacles coming off of his muscles. Like
well,
his
when you
flesh.
peel away the flesh in some of the areas where it's cut, what you thought was like purplish fleshy muscle was actually so many different tentacles that were just kind of wrapped around each other and bound around each other.
If I may, would you be able to, and I'll bring out this chainmail that I've never needed, but it gave me, to use this as a glove and get the creature?
It looks like this is gonna actually going on, like only so tightly bound together that at first it looked like muscles.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, is there any way I can use like the chainmail as a glove and try to reach in and grab it?
Oh, geez. Yeah, if you'd like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in the room with Michael.
Ugo, I am gonna need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving. Awesome. Yeah.
Okay, Ugo. This baby needs to be protected until it's fully grown. It needs to find a safe place to incubate.
Oh, very well. Can I wrap it up in the chainmail?
Well, a really safe place would be inside Ugo.
Oh no.
I was saying I was gonna put it in my shell.
Right? You could probably compromise as a turtle, and tuck it into the shell with you. I mean, the shell's technically it's not like clothing, it's part of your body, it's your bones and shit. But yeah, you and this thing are now symbiotically bound, like the dwarf was. You want to care for this baby until it is fully grown.
Looking at Ugo, do we see his eyes glow purple?
I think anybody with decent perception would probably see those adorable turtle eyes suddenly flash magenta as he picked up that baby with his chainmail gloves on.
I'm gonna try and smack it out of his hand.
We have a Michael Jackson character based on Thriller. We have to end it there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We are almost at time, too.
Yeah.
I like the idea that we just kind of leave it hanging like Tales from the Crypt style, like what happens when Ugo's eyes flash magenta and he holds the baby. Oh, that's pretty good.
Camera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Whew. All right, so there you go. That was a safe place.
Was good. It's good.
Yeah,
very good.
All right. Hope everybody had a good time.
You said you made this in 2 hours?
Yeah, I made it on stream using random generators. So I was like, and then I made the maps in Incarnate. So I was like, yeah, because we're running a build contest on the server, and nobody's entered yet. I wanted to show everybody that you could do it in like 2 hours, done, and you run the adventure.
I can't survive without
I'm actually trying to
grid snapping.
Does Incarnate doesn't have grid snapping, I don't think.
I know,
so.
like when I'm making the regular thing, I can do it, but not. I mean, like I'm trying to make a battle map series. I need snapping, but that's just because I'm not particularly like that type of artistic.
You could do dungeon draft and then import what you make into Incarnate to actually make it look good. I'm not trying to throw shade, but like Incarnate just looks a million times better than dungeon draft.
I was mad as shit because I bought it was a Dungeon Craft or whatever, and then Incarnate was like battle maps, and I'm like, great.
I was okay with it because I had fun making maps with Dungeon Draft, but I just think this makes better looking maps. So
it does,
and this is only in beta right now. I guess they're both in beta, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So that was the whole thing. Plus, I hadn't got to play D&D with some of you guys, so I
Yeah.
That
wanted
was quite fun. Thank
to
you.
see what that
Yeah,
was
it was
like.
really fun.
So, all right.
I was gonna offer Father Emery speak with the dead to talk to the monk, but now my mind's changed. I'm gonna protect the baby.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Had to do the
definitely
402.
they're definitely a sinister order. I mean, they have their people kill themselves so they could get prophecies. I mean, they're not good people. But I figured that this aberration hunter had signed on for the job specifically to track down the cephalatroph or whatever and try to kill it, or at least to find out more information about the Cult of Dolan. My assumption was that Nar was there to get paid. That Ugo was there because knowledge, excuse me, because knowledge. Nar was there for money. I was pretty sure MJ was just trying to explore the occult, because that was the necromancer type deal. But I didn't know why Tanji was there, because Tanji was such a good person. Saving the owls, saving the baby dragon, saving the kobolds. Your compassion spread to Ugo. Ugo was performing medicine on the kobolds. Oh, so sweet. So
Yeah, try to knock out that owl the first time, and
yeah, because I used the random generator, so I was like, all right, what's the encounter? And it's like owls and snakes. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And then later it's like a baby copper dragon and some kobolds. And I was like, okay, makes a little more sense, but like all these good aligned monsters, how am I going to make all that work together? And then it all just kind of came together there. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, I hope everybody has a good evening and a good weekend. Oh wait, it's not weekend yet. Holy shit, it's only like Wednesday. All right, well, I hope everybody has a good, hope everybody has a good rest of the week, and I'll see you around the Discord. I'm going to grab some sleep.
All right,
good night, everybody.
Thanks. It was fun.
Bye.
Yeah, it was fun playing with all you guys.
Yep.
It's been fun. Have a good one.
You too.
Take care.